make sure it actually says what we're streaming. Haha! Welcome in, Jane. How's it going? It's supposed to have some other stream info going on for what the name of this one is and stuff.
Try refreshing it. It didn't go.
So I have a thing for editing the stream info, but it doesn't seem to be taking right now.
And is that a cheetah? No, I think actually that's a jaguar. My grandmother painted it, and so I inherited it.
You know what they say, cheetahs never prosper.
You know, I can always change it on the app.
Yeah. Steal the iPad and do it right quick.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll have to ask Matt what the special trick is to getting this to do it the way it's supposed to. I held an election in class for students between cheetah, platypus, and thoroughbred horse, Kentucky school. Sorry, between jaguar. Oh man. Well, important question, was the platypus named Perry? Because if the platypus is named Perry, he's got my vote. I'm in. What? Somehow platypus not only lost, it lost by every metric I could find. Ugh. So what you're telling me is it was not Perry the platypus. Because, I mean, that would dock it several points. I'm still curious why it won't change up the thing on here.
That's a great question.
There's the Haas Follow-G thing. How do we ban? Report? I know there's a way to actually ban that too.
There.
Alright, gotta
Hey,
try
Blight.
this real quick. Hello, Bliggett. How many plats could a platypus plat if a platypus could plat? Plat it? Pie? Jaguar won by every metric, which is, you know, not too bad. Oh, and also, I'm pretty sure my students have never seen Phineas and Ferb.
What a shame.
Yeah, it's true. Somewhere else next. What happened? Twitch.
Can they just say this account is a bot?
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's just the, it's a bot.
This cup for 12. Can you this?
The account is stolen or compromised.
What do you need?
This for 6 strawberries.
Oh, okay, I just have to leave that.
Good Friday. Yay! Not pink and strawberry.
There we go. Submit report.
See.
Block. There we go. Okay, did you change the stuff?
Should be fixed. Refresh it, and it should be.
Text-to-speech upgrade. Will she get over it? Alright, there we go. That looks right.
No. You can't have water.
Yeah, you don't get to have yours over here, because remember, if you spill in this, it's a very expensive problem. So you can still have it over there. We can do some drinks over here, because you're older and a bit more responsible than you are still.
And Lomas has a lid.
Also true. Oh, it's gonna be weird to get used to. This one's on a delay, so
Well,
then I see it a
yes.
few minutes, or a few seconds later.
Yep.
Anyway.
Also notice you don't watch that.
Am I allowed
Yes.
to have my drink on my test?
No.
Alright, so now we can see that one's going. That works. Alright, well then I guess without further ado, I'm gonna let...
Boot.
Yeet! You're the one that will be yeeted. I'm going to let Rekka take over so that she can play some Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. As she was inspired by watching Memat's stream earlier.
Oh my. All right. So, real quick, preface. I don't use a mouse, like, ever. So, this should be fun.
Yeah, specifically, she uses a tablet pen as her mouse. And she has for the last, 10 years.
Yup. First of all, okay, good. So, I can use a mouse, obviously. It's just I'm not as practiced.
And unfortunately, we will not be having any left-handed stuff on here, as this one is a vertical mouse, which is pretty much only made for right hand. Which also might be slightly weird, as Rekka is
There's no
left-handed.
feeling more intense than starting over. If you
Although she
leave
does
your
do a
phone
lot of her
the
stuff
day
still
before it was
with her
due,
right
Yep,
hand.
I'm playing right-handed anyway.
Or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your
played a
winnings
little bit
on red,
earlier,
it
so-
came off black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an
I can still
argument with a
follow
friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original
You want to
view.
pull up a chair too, Dad?
Starting over is
Trying to
harder
decide
than
where
starting up.
I'm
If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
I do appreciate the
Alright.
hey.
Thanks for
if
coming.
If you're having a bad day, just
I'll
don't.
understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop, quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
Thanks, Bennett.
She's already
This game is a
opened.
homage
She's
to a
the
free
only
game
person
that
that,
came out
when
in 2000,
confronted
Sexy
with a
Hiking.
giant being of angry
You'll find
fire,
that game was
decided
just
the most
cool.
appropriate
It was
course of
curious to check
action
this
was
out.
more
It was known
fire.
at the time as the
This
father
can
of
only
B games
this
are
can
rough
only to well.
assemblages of found
all the
objects.
end well.
Designers
Yes.
slap them together very quickly and freely.
Kappa,
And they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following.
which again,
They're
still
built
looks
more
like
for the
Tim
joy of
Tins'
building them than
I know,
as
right?
polished products.
All right, the
In a
spot,
certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect
the
embodiment of a
dreaded
B
spot
game.
that had so many problems.
It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts. And it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time.
Okay, bang
In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer.
Yep. So this is the
That
part
act of
that's going to take a
climbing,
little bit of
in the
getting.
digital world or in real life, has certain
Bang it,
essential
bang it.
properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed.
So
Some
she has made
cliffs
it past
are too
this
sheer
part.
or too slippery. And the player is
But it's still
constantly,
tricky.
unremittingly in danger of
The
falling.
part I'm
into
most
this
afraid to actually start trying to do.
Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're
Almost.
standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game.
You say that.
It might take
you
you an
say
hour to get
climb.
over that tree.
Me and the missus are watching
Prod and
Speed
poke
run?
at it, exploring the limits of your reach.
No,
and
it's
your
not a
strength,
speed
Trying to find a
run.
way up and over.
Oh wait, sorry.
And
I'm
there's a sense
supposed
of
to be in the
truth
proper
in
place.
that lack of confidence.
Speed run.
Most
Yep.
obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time.
Use them
In
tablet
that sense,
tablet straps.
every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real.
Every run is a speed run.
Come on.
The obstacles in Sexy
Come
Hiking
on.
are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain.
You can try
I'd have an
Control
idea for a
R
new
speed
obstacle,
jump
and
to
build it,
end the
test it.
suffering.
And it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard,
It's true.
but I couldn't bring myself to make it
Yeah.
easier.
That's
It already
not the
felt
point,
like my
Rita.
inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something
You
real.
got some emotes.
When you're building a video game
I
world,
will steal
you're building
this
with
so I
ideas.
can actually read the chat
And that can
easier.
be like
It's
working
harder to
Thank
read
you.
it
cement.
across the.
I know,
Molding
right?
ideas into a certain shape that can be played with. And in the process of playing with
Yeah.
them, they begin to harden and
Your
set
mouse pad is
until
too
they're
small.
immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
Just let's do Pogo.
You want me to do Pogo?
Yes, Pogo.
Well, according to Markimoo, there's all the chair percent categories. I'm assuming that's how far you play until you throw your chair.
Yes. From
That poor
Markiplier.
man, he broke down so much watching or while playing this game.
Yeah. Pro getting to this part, and then I die. Come here. Let's go. You want me to Pogo?
That is correct. Poor Pepper will never trust chairs again.
We'll have to get Pepper on stream here in a bit.
Yup. Redeem your non-existent points for Peppers.
That's what peppers are, cats. Ah.
Nope.
Yes, thank you for telling them. Luckily, I think most of the ones on here right now know about Dr. Pepper. We have a redeem from Cyberwolf. Alright, I will go look for the pepper.
Mm,
Just spin it. Spin it.
Like I said, you say that. It's actually really hard, and I've only done it a few times.
You just gotta keep peppers and spinning it.
Yep, I'm not gonna fall off. Not falling off.
Okay. You say that.
We can do this. We can do this. We can do this.
There we go.
Alright.
There we go, Pepper. He's like, why did you wake me?
No.
Now I'm squirming.
No, Dad. I
Hey,
don't want.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
Yes, it's okay.
You're such a good Pepper. Thank you, Pepper.
Hey, wolves.
Hi.
Yeah, he's got definite blue lasers. Alright. Back to the pain.
I know, Bennett thought you might get a lot of scratches because you're falling down.
Oh, you think that this guy is Bennett Foddy?
Yeah.
It's the name of this character?
Yeah.
Well, Bennett Foddy is the name of the guy that made this game. He's the narrator. I suppose it's possible he could be, super ripped and stuck in a pot.
I was gonna say, we've learned some new truths here. Bennett Foddy is actually writing this game because he's stuck inside a pot and can't get out. This is actually his cry for help.
Come on.
Long.
Carefully.
Pepper. Has
Aha.
received
Now,
1,000
people
gold
have been
pieces
predicting
for
that
it.
games would soon be made out
Hi.
of prefabricated objects. Bought in store and assembled into a world.
Okay, the next
For the most part,
emote
that
is
hasn't
Penny.
happened. Because the objects
Let's
in the
make
stores are
Penny.
trash.
Penny.
I don't mean they
Oh,
look bad
yes.
or that they're badly
He's
made.
firing blue lasers at Scream.
Penny.
Yeah.
Curses adorably yet deadly evolutionary advantages.
Put it in
Curses.
the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain purpose. And once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage.
Yeah.
In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
Almost, Bill.
Almost. It's only a matter of time. Yeah.
It's true, while I was watching earlier, that did happen. We were like, wow, I'm doing really
No!
good. And then went flying off.
I remember getting over with Bennett fighting Markiplier.
No!
So close.
Markiplier was just falling down.
That is a pretty good explanation of, like, the entirety of his getting over it streams. Lots of Marky Moo falling down.
Yes.
Marky Moo?
Yeah, that's his nickname, is Marky Moo.
Oh, Marky Moo.
And that's why the, remember the videos with the cats?
Over time,
and the
we've
dogs?
gotten more and more
And then the
refined into
cows.
this vast
And then the
digital
cows.
landfill that we call the
Yep,
internet.
and at the very end he's
It
like,
now vastly outnumbers and outweighs
this was just
things
one
that are fresh
big elaborate
and
Marky
tainted.
Moo joke.
No.
When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium,
I'm
the
Timmy.
lingua franca of the digital
I'm
age.
Timmy.
And you could build culture out of trash.
Hives.
But only trash culture. Be games, be movies, be music, be philosophy.
Trash culture. You know who has a lot of good trash culture?
Just
Trash
yeah.
pandas. This is the one I'm gonna have a hard time on. Such a weird, like,
Maybe this is what
backwards
digital
thinking
culture
for where you
is.
have to move.
A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it.
Or
Grand, infinite, and unsorted.
Can you make it oval? Can you make it oval? The mountain. That's giant and never
There's
ends.
3D models of breakfast.
Oh.
Gen X's fanfic novels.
I was gonna say, this
Scam
one is
magazines,
definitely
green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned
Yes,
stuff scenes on Lively.
nothing.
Actual
Facebook's got
cannibal
life
Shia
like apps
LaBeouf.
with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed gifs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded,
That's
forgotten,
when you see him behind you.
unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled.
In response to the joke, Marky Moo was an interrupting cow.
Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds.
Did you
Until
just
some newer thing
Trash
beckons.
Panda chat?
Only hit
I
refresh.
approve.
And
Made
there's
this approved.
years of
Probably
perseverance
get the next
disappearing
plus
into the
guaranteed.
pile, out of style,
Oh,
out of sight.
Oh, I know what's down there, which is why I'm terrified. No.
Not death down there. If you go down, you see a ball.
No.
And also some wood sticking out. It's fine.
Alright, everyone, put in your points. Will Rekka fall off in the next, 5 minutes?
Oh, very much yes.
Will she be going down the hole?
Ha. No. No. No! It got stuck.
1,000 points for flawless victory.
This is fine.
So again, that sign down there says, falling hazard?
Falling hazard.
Danger of falling.
It's coming. It's coming. We're in danger.
I'm in
Ah, this is fine. It's not fine.
One endangered.
Can she make it?
One endangered of falling.
Oh, well, she brought it back so far.
And Pogo jump all the way over. Pogo jump all the way over here.
Nope.
Remember, it's just a pogo. Pogo jump. Pogo.
Yeah, but she gotta get set up first. She gotta get the right spot she wants to go from, and then push off.
I thought it was just a jump.
Saved.
Shit.
In danger again.
One danger of vacation danger of falling.
Lil Phoenix getting over its stream when she knows Pogo.
Never. Never.
That's probably why.
Yeah. I've seen Marky Moo do it, but fall down lots of times.
Yup.
I saw. And I've seen Weka do it.
Bible thump.
And she fell down, but she's panicked. But she's kind of panicking.
Can you blame me? I know what's beyond there.
That's true, and this is the farthest you've gotten, right?
I've gotten a little past this.
Okay. Because I saw you get to the top of the slide.
Yes, I've actually gotten to the boxes up here.
Just clean yourself.
Which also, I believe, is then as far as Matt got.
I mean, that's what
There we
I'm
go. Oh, no, oh god.
Nope.
I know. The game doesn't know where you want to go because it doesn't understand the language.
I'm thinking more along the lines of System of a Down. Bounce! Pogo, 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 pogo. Bounce!
Pogo, 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 pogo. It's not a flow, just pogo, pogo, pogo.
Yep, I'm pretty sure that's how the song goes.
Pogo, pogo, just pogo on over. Just go pogo, pogo, pogo. Just go pogo one time and pogo over. It's just a bounce, not a swing. Agreed.
I wonder if this is how they came up with Kids Bop.
What the?
Oh, almost.
It's fine.
The saddest part of this game is that it was made in 2017, before some of the mass adoption of games using the base toolkit for Unreal. So this whole thing about, like, trash made with trash ended up being a meta commentary in the future.
Yes, just go up, Wicca. Just go up.
Thanks, little Phoenix. I can do it. Can I do it?
Yes.
Can I do it?
Oh god! She chose
Down. She chose down.
Please, speed all the way up.
Whoa, that joke was meta enough to hurt my brain. My points!
Oh, so that's where that cup went. Please knock that cup.
Sadly, no one else voted against you. Think of all the sweet points they could have gotten.
Anyone?
First time.
Oh no. The chimney again.
It's
Not the chimney again.
alright, I'm sure you'll get it flawlessly this time.
Yeah. Pray.
Pray for mercy from Puss. Oh, oh, oh.
Please don't blame yourself.
Just swing swung your way all over here. To quote Marky Man.
There.
Hey.
Place
Oh,
it-
oh.
oh.
Yay.
Yay, you got it. You got it, Mama. You got it.
I don't got it. But
No,
you know.
no. Don't go against yourself. Like, you can do it. Be brave.
I'm trying, maybe.
There is a shark that says, I can do anything.
It's true. Anything is possible. Just improbable.
Like, well, you can't do anything. I mean, you can't stretch your arm 1,000 miles into the air, but be on off and switch your arm into space. You can't do that. Your arm isn't like super flexy.
Not yet. Time to get some crazy advances in science going. Alright, who wants to be a mad scientist? We need to work on some Dulcine technology.
Say, okay, chap. Say yes if you want to be a scientist studying that.
Alright, you heard Little Phoenix. Say yes if you want to be a scientist studying mad science for stretching limbs.
Yes, but just say yes in the chat. Instead of saying that at home is not taking it. So say in chat. Just type in the word yes.
cackled maniacally. At last, my time has come! Oh, alright, at least you saved that part. Back down the chimney again would have been pretty fun.
I know, right?
Yes.
I was nearly back down the chimney.
That one's, yeah, the part I was having a hard time with.
Mama,
Yeah.
do you know play this? Would you quit this game if I wasn't watching?
No, I will probably keep playing after you go to bed.
Oh, I want to see.
Yeah, well, luckily, it will be up as it did, and then we can bring it up later for you to keep watching.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially if Mama makes any progress or has any really good falls or anything.
Yep.
Yes.
Also, at some point, we still need to get me, Matt, to watch the world record speedrun of this game.
Yeah.
Because the world record is like 1 minute and 2 seconds to beat the whole game, and it looks kind of crazy. Like, just how fluid the guy moves through the thing is ridiculous.
Instead of flossing around.
Yup.
Wow, 1 minute and 2 seconds? That's so fast.
Yeah.
Do they just clip through the ground?
No, they get up the real way.
Yep, so they play the entire
The vertical wall here has a way of getting harder the more times you try it.
Thanks,
I think
Bennett.
anger makes you swing the hammer harder, and that can push you away from the wall.
It's like you've had to do this too.
game. There we go.
And it's funny, you're already doing this. I mean, Markiplier has made you do this. Marky Moo has made you do this.
I just want to know what Bennett Foddy actually looks like. 'Cause yeah, right now I'm just assuming he's this muscular man stuck in a cauldron. Gently. And now flail! Not enough flailing.
Just roll around. Like flail.
Oh man, do you want to attempt the skip right there?
I'm gonna attempt it. I'll probably fail. And yeet myself off a cliff.
See? Win-win.
I suppose that is true.
You
Bennett
how?
Foddy has the best worst advice. Bennett learned the literal hardest way. So yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, there is
In this
totally a
context,
skip right
it's
here.
tempting to make friendly
to get up to that
that's
section.
gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in?
Yeah, if
with
you
the
yeet
bland
yourself hard
bits?
enough upwards, you can get up there and totally grab onto the little stair steps that are over there without having to go this path up and to the left. But
Oh, it happened
they
again.
haven't quite figured it out yet.
Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
It's kind of interesting though that that's effectively part of a falling thing, as they figure it's far enough down that it was like, oh no, you fell, even though this really isn't a fall right here.
This thing that we
Yeah,
call
I don't know if I can
failure
yeet
is
myself
not
up that
falling
high.
down.
So we're gonna
Staying
go
down.
the usual way.
Scary people.
The scary way.
Yeet equals content.
No, just
Pogo?
place yourself right now. Just pogo over. Pogo over. Absolutely. No problem. Yes, you did it. You pogoed over.
You got it, you got it.
Oh, thanks.
Safe and calm and everything is fine.
Yes,
This
everything
is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
Yes, this
It's
is
fine.
good.
It's
This is
fine.
fine.
It's fine.
I hear a little buzz in the game.
Ah! Going Driving down the road feeling bad.
And we're back down here again.
Is this song used to yodeling? Again, the songs in this just make me think of Fallout. First time. Not helping Bennett. Very Fallout. I miss Three Dog. Yep. Three Dog was fun. I'm still kind of sad that with 76 they never made like a proper radio station thing. Being loud.
It's a little much.
Yep. It's okay if no one else is talking, but it can get disrupted. Hey, there he is. There's the boy. It's me, Matt, the very own birthday boy, here in our chat.
Happy birthday, Matt!
Happy birthday, me, Matt.
No miss, for I am Three Wolf. Three Dog greater than Three Eye. She's fallen far, 2x. I haven't seen her. Who, Matt? Well, the stream is young. Oh no. Yeah, she's made it up to the, God, what was it? Like
The playground.
Yeah, the playground set of stuff, and then has fallen through that big hole twice now. What is progress without setback? If we could attain perfection, we would cease to improve. We would stagnate. We would be without purpose. But falling, it just gives us a chance to get back up. So, you know, eat yourself, baby. Thank you all. Tuna heart. Birthday climb. Hashtag yeet. Oh, so yeah. Yes, it is me, Matt's birthday. He had a big birthday stream today, torturing himself by playing this and doing.
It
all
was
sorts of fun
glorious. We
activities.
laughed so hard. It was fantastic.
There were some very good laughs.
It was a very good sick day because I'm getting better from this little one bringing home a bug from her first week of school.
Bug?
Yep, that's what you call it sometimes when you get some kind of sickness.
Yep. Get back over
You've
here.
done this
I
part
don't
before.
expect
You know it's
like a
possible.
bug.
Just
like
do what you did
this.
the first time.
Actually, that quote is very... Oh, I guess spoilers. Thank you, Blight. It is. He had an Angie birthday. Hope you've been well. It was Angie-ish, haha. Real though, I hope your B-Day was a good one, Matt. Bug Hunt is one of my favorite good bad movies. Oh man, yeah, I need to watch that again sometime, but we have too many things on the list of need to watches.
Medic!
Also, I just need to read that book again at some point. I still find it very hilarious
Alright,
that
real quick.
the author of Starship Troopers, the book, really hates what they did with the movie. Or I don't remember if he specifically does, but I know the director of the movie did not like the book and did not actually finish it, and so was kind of trying to do some like anti-sentiment in his movie. And also it kind of explains why they didn't really get into a lot of the like cool future tech stuff that they talk about in the book. That's all in the second half, because
He never made it to the second half.
yeah, he never made it to the second half, so he just didn't bring those things in.
What is this abuse of the cat?
Okay, go ahead, and then I gotta reach out.
Here comes the Bulbasaur and slingshots up and swing. It's falling all the way down to the ground. It just made all the way to the top and then feeling bad
Yep.
all the way down.
Here comes the Bulbasaur! Bug Hunt is one of my favorite good bad movies. Book is short, but amazing. Mr. Krabs wasn't very good drill sergeant. Heinlein. Movie drags on, but you wanted to know more. Nah, power armor was early in the book. There was a whole third species. Was it fairly early?
Don't look at me. I haven't
I
read
thought
it.
it was at least like halfway through or something once they got out of the like basic training and went on to do their actual jobs of jumping around in the power armor and dropping mini nukes. I'm just having flashbacks.
Oh
We
wait,
got some PTSD coming from Matt.
it's climbing. Climbing more.
Oh, so I was saying earlier, Matt, at some point we got to get you watching the world record speed run of this, the one that's 102, cause it's kind of crazy. Like, even after like watching other people do this and like get to the end and stuff, like they just do it so effortlessly.
And just fluently go through it. Like, woo.
Yeah, the skinnies. I don't remember much about them. Yeah, again, this just tells me I probably need to reread that. The shower bit, cast didn't want to, so director was like, if I strip first, does that help? And indeed it did. Oh right, I forgot about that. So yeah, the director's just like off on the side somewhere, also naked while they're all showering. I'm pretty sure the book starts out with them in power armor before flashback section to boot camp and other stuff. I mean, I appreciated the artistic use of the showers. As a teenage boy, I also appreciated the artistic use of the showers. I'm down to do that tomorrow morning. Uh-huh. I know how Dizzy earned her nickname.
Bulbasaur got the computer.
Bulbasaur got the computer?
And
I can do this.
No,
can't do
Bulbasaur,
this.
don't pull down the computer. That would be not great. Also, we've learned from stream that Matt is apparently a... that Matt is a Pokemon noob, as he could not name all 151 in 15 minutes, according to whatever that quiz was.
Let's see the quiz. Let's see it.
It's a very important scene. That's why it's so watched. You can do this. Put your sledge into it.
Oh no.
The slow fall.
No.
You got it? You got it?
I don't got it.
You
Okay,
don't
just
I got
paint it, paint it, paint it. Paint it like you're trying to get
You
it.
just have to repeat the Poke Rap. Gasp. Matt, shame. Shun the non-believer. Shun.
Okay,
Articuno Jinx, Nidorino, Beedrill, Hopter, Squirtle, Chansey. Pokemon.
just paint against something like you're trying to make it dry after it's got wet from water.
So all I'm hearing is that Matt needs to watch the speed run tomorrow morning, and then he needs to watch the Poke Rap again, so he can feel it in his veins. Yeah, I also don't know how well I would have done on that, because definitely there's like a certain point where you hit where you're just like, oh god, I can't think of any more things. What have I not thought of? Something. And then your brain just gets stuck and can't think of the other ones, even though they're obvious.
Yeah.
Yep. Get
Gotta
back
drill
up there. Get back up there.
Oh, was the TAS of this game, and you, or watch the TAS of this game, and you'll feel a lot better. I feel like the Poke Rap is copyright magnet. That might be. It's one of those weird ones, since it's like 20 years old and was part of the cartoon show, but like, yeah, they might still be very picky about. Never again be caught off guard by the street quiz police.
Hey, come here. Can I push myself forward?
No.
What's up?
Come on. Yeah.
I can't push myself forward with my hands.
Looks like you're pretty close to the thing. I don't know if you can go any farther forward.
Yeah. Up there.
Oh, wait, I
Get
can't.
up there. There we go. Alright.
You can do it. I'm still dreading doing this part.
Still Bennett.
Like, I really wonder in the design process, like, what happened through here, and, like, is this the intended method, or, like, did Bennett have some other way that he found that he preferred to get through this?
Hang in there. Don't let it get to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
also, let it get you a little bit.
I've done this before. I can do this. Clack, 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 clack.
Also, I'm still thinking about that what's the hardest game you've beaten thing. Trying to think what else I have around here.
No, 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 no. Yeah.
And this also reminds me of how many other games I still have to play at some point. I've got XCOM 2 sitting around unplayed. I feel like I need to play that on stream so that I can just name characters after people that come in to join.
He says at the beginning.
Come join us, and then their character dies, and they never come back. I'm more concerned with who hurt Bennett Foddy. Why is he passing his trauma to us? He says at the beginning.
No! Okay.
You got it? You saved it?
You could bounce all the way up. Did you know that? You could do that. You could bounce all the way up.
There we go.
If you do enough force.
XCOM, maybe wait till you have more folks to kill off. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, you could bounce from there all the way up.
Lion King or Super Smash TV on SNES. Yeah, a lot of those early ones like Lion King and Aladdin and stuff were all very difficult. And I'm unsure how difficult they fully were, because I definitely know I used the Konami code and got through Aladdin. So I don't remember like the actual difficulty level fully. I'd rage quit an Iron Man of, heck, any XCOM games. My palms are sweating for you. But is their mom spaghetti? And are the knees weak?
I understood that reference. Yep.
I'm eating fettuccine. Close enough. We'll take it. We got fettuccine Alfredo, or what kind of
Yeah, I
sauce you
hear
guys
it
doing?
too. Yeah, there's like rushing water through here. Actually, I think it might be the leaves that are rustling.
Yeah, because I noticed this game actually has kind of loud background sound.
I mean,
or
which we
ambient
can turn
sound.
off if we want.
It's
Yeah.
true.
But we need the ambiance. Oh, that's Lil Phoenix's 10-minute warning, which we're going to turn off.
Store prepped Alfredo with chicken. Sounds good to me. Was that just one of the little like boxed meal ones where it's just like single serve or something?
Yep.
Look at
Yeah, it's hanging on with its vines.
what?
I still enjoy using Bulbasaur in Pokemon Unite.
Look.
I'm still looking. Because like when he attacks people, he has a 3-hit passive. So he like shoots leaves at them for the first 2, and then the third shot is him doing a big hit of leaves, or sorry, a big hit of vines. Oh, you got it, you got it. And he just kind of goes like pop, pop, thwap. Big old vine hit. It feels very satisfying.
What's that?
Needed salt. Yeah, single serve. I'm watching, hon. I can see from behind you.
Wow.
Yeah, you can kind of balance it on that little nub there. Careful.
Ha! We made it past the chimney. All right.
For now.
For now, until I fall down again.
Only for now. For now. Yeah, I think that's my main downside to a lot of the frozen things, is that so many of them still need like just a little bit of seasoning. And so if you take them with you like to work or something, then you have to always like bring some kind of stuff with you. So like have a salt shaker or something at work.
I think the most unfortunate thing about that actually is they need seasoning, and yet they already have tons of sodium in them.
Also true.
Wait, are we talking about popsicles?
No. We're talking about other frozen foods. So like frozen meals. Yeah, just the little single serve kind of things. That often they're not well seasoned enough, but still have a lot more salt in them than would be good for you. Even though they still don't taste salty enough. Americans like bland food. Yeek.
Just pogo. Every time you get up here, just pogo over.
I just restocked my kosher salt. Good question though, little Phoenix. Oh man, I know a guy who works at a salt place now, and I'm still waiting on getting some special salts from him.
And just throw yourself flame. No, but not very.
If Murphy's Law was in here, I would make the other joke about who it is.
Yep.
And boo. And just
Special salt is scam.
you could land on a yellow
I'm actually
light.
really curious. I should ask him at some point what it's like. 'Cause, yeah, I mean it's like a large salt like factory. So like he works in a warehouse and stuff and has to do like QC on a bunch of the different salt coming through. So it's all the different like variants
He's
from
trying
a
to
bunch of
push the
different
kid
places.
down.
Kid's stuck there.
You can just try and push the kid down.
Special salt sounds like a controlled substance.
You can just try
Hello,
to push the
hello,
kid
Zombie23. How are you doing tonight? Normally I would be on and playing, but right now I have my wife playing, otherwise known as text-to-speech. Normally she gets to read the comments and stuff, but tonight we're changing up the roles because she really wanted to play some Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, because she's a little bit of a masochist right now.
Maybe just a little bit.
Kosher for general cooking seasonings, table salt for baking. Hi, Zombie. Hoi.
Oi, I'm Henry.
Hoi, I'm Tammy. Right now. I missed what that one was from. Something I said.
Am I Tammy?
Um,
Am I Tammy?
so Zombie, have you played Getting Over It before? Ooh, we got her on the boxes.
I'm on the boxes, you guys.
Can she make the transition?
No. No, she can't.
No.
Because she has to fall down here, and she has to then grab on to the other little ledge of stuff down below, off on the right.
I'm gonna die.
So she gotta let go, and then she gotta swing her thing off to the right.
All right, so the question is, which part of it? Is it this?
No.
This.
So you need to be getting onto here, and you can do like with the other one where you can like
Oh,
keep
okay.
yourself under it, or you can try and push yourself and be like inside it. So you can either go under it or over it.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fall, you guys.
You got this, you got this.
Just
Now,
go
now just
there.
gently,
Can
gently!
Joel would have no rain had the
You
eyes
could
been
just
cleared.
try and just
John
go up.
Rand's shady.
Oh, thanks
Never
for
has
the
a man in
music,
a
Ben.
cauldron focused so hard with a sledgehammer on a beach ball. Amazing that he had such
The pain I
fine
feel
motor
now
control with
is
his
the
sledge.
happiness I had before. That's the
Oh man, I looked away for a second and you dropped it all.
I yeeted myself off the cliff.
The yeet.
The yeet.
The Yates. Okay.
While you were learning to walk, he studied the sledge.
Yeet. This
Well,
is probably
first time, every time.
First time, every time.
Alright, are we gonna get her ready for bed then?
Yes, we should do that.
I
So
will-
we're gonna take a quick.
I will let you continue to play then.
Here.
Zombie is following.
All right. Thanks for the follow.
Oh, yes, thank you very much. That means a lot to me. I am very thankful for that. I will likely be doing some Horizon Zero Dawn again here at some point soon, but I got several other random things I need to play and want to play on stream. Like possibly some MechWarrior, some League of Legends, or some Faster Than Light, some FTL.
Ooh, faster than light.
All right, Lil Mus. Time for
All
you
right.
to go get dressed and brush your teeth. Be careful getting down.
I need some water.
Alright, so let's do a last little bit of water.
Can't believe I fell
Yeah.
so far down. What have I done?
First time, every time. Nay.
Oh, goodness.
The rage. It has only just begun.
Well, that's the farthest I've ever gotten.
It's true.
So at least there's that.
And it's farther than I've gotten in the 5 minutes that I played around with it.
Dad,
Well, it's because you've only been playing for 5 minutes.
I didn't even quite get to the chimney, I think. Or maybe I might have gotten just to the chimney and then didn't get to go past there.
Oh. But where exactly did you go? Do you
Oh man, Zombie, you also have the big tentacle.
Isn't that one a default
octopus
one?
emote. Is it one of the defaults?
I think that is.
Yes.
A snake, oh, it's a snake.
Snickety snick.
Yes.
Yes.
Why do you like following so? Why do you like people following you so much?
Why do I like it? Because if I get enough people following me, then I get to do emotes. I get to make special ones. Then we can make some of Dr. Pepper and stuff.
Oh yes.
Yep. We have plans.
Wait,
Plans within plans.
wait, maybe another emo we could make. would
Chair intensifies.
we could
Chair
do
percent intensifies.
Yep.
Ugh.
the- Timmy. Like okay, so we would make a rule of whenever people come, we would try and post up Timmy things. For the Timmy, we would have a box saying, "Hey, Bobby,
Oi."
hi, Timmy."
All right.
That would be pretty cute. Although we would have a limited number available to us, so we'd have to be very careful about which ones we did.
Oh.
Alright. Text to speech will be back in a second.
Text to speech offline. I like the cat version. Light. That's pretty fantastic. Get myself back up here. We meet again, Chimney. We meet again. This is fine. This is fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. It's fine. This is fine. .gif. Thank you, Sipe. I demand more icons. I'm stuck. There we go. Ha 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 ha.
Oh no, what did I miss?
This is fine.
Oh, I see the boxes.
I know what comes next though, and this is not fine. Alright, we're gonna take a break right here. Just hang out in the shade. Seems good. Yup. Since Sipe hasn't seen me at this part, I want to make sure that if I fall, he can laugh in my face. Delicious water. In the meantime, Pepper. Pepper. Oh, you can't see Pepper when I do it that way. Fine. Fine, you get Pepper here. Here's your good Pepper. Here's your Pepper. Kitty. Yes, he's such a good boy. Taking a break with my kitten. He's such a good boy. Look at that kitty. He's a floofy kitty. Yes, he's such a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Oh, but he's not really much of a lab cat. Bye-bye. Had him for a few minutes. This is fine. Also, would you like my chair or Little Phoenix's chair?
I'll probably grab that one. It's a little bit closer. Look at that kitty. Such a floofy kitty.
Let's pick.
He's obviously the most behaved kitty.
Let's
Yeah.
nothing to show him yet.
Hit or miss.
I tried to make him like when he's sitting down.
Alright. Tag. Alright. Brush your teeth. Be careful with your socks on.
So that means I'm supposed to jump off and make you fall, right?
Don't you dare eat me.
Also, he looks so blue right now. He's blue, dabba dee dabba die.
Brush your teeth.
So, how's everyone's night going? Wolves, how was TKD?
Should we long cat you? Long cat.
Go on. See if we can get a long cat. Oh, nope, can't touch that. Can't touch it. Just gonna try and click over to the other window. Can't do it.
You have to alt tab.
Oh, there we go. There's the long cat.
Oh, long cat.
Tab. There we go. Long, stretchy boy.
Stretch this
Doing his
kitty.
laser eyes.
Get that
Oh,
kitty.
he's a buddy kitty.
He's like, I don't know about this, mama. I don't know about this. It's okay, buddy.
You know, I'll tab, just eat. Hey, Fatigued, what's up? Thank you for joining. We've got a wife stream tonight. She's playing some Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy.
We're taking a small break while we put, the little one to bed.
Gotta put her down.
So in the meantime, cat stream. Kitty, kitty.
Surprisingly, Pepper, you don't actually look that miffed about this. You put up with a lot. Yep, absolutely fatigued is fatigued from my Epic 7 guild. Which just had me doing a, wait a minute, is it a guild night? Do I have to do attacks? Before being like, wait, no, I don't. I'm good. Fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's not fine.
It's alright, you'll be fine. You'll yeet yourself off the edge.
I'm scared, you guys.
You'll make a flawless transition over to the stairs. It'll be great.
This is not fine. This is not fine. It's not fine.
Life is yeet. Hello, everyone. No, Lamau. Pepper. You trying to bite the backpack? Don't bite the backpack.
But Dad, I gotta bite things.
I'm a bitey boy.
Come on, Pep.
I don't know why, but he really likes to bite plastic bags. So anytime we get plastic bags from, Safeway and stuff, he's just over there on the side, kind of going... So we just end up with all these little, holes in the bags. Getting Over It is a stressful game. First time every time. Stormageddon does the same thing. So yes, Fatigued, we were watching the great Memat earlier today, because today is his birthday, and he decided for his birthday to torture himself with Getting Over It, which I gifted him, and now I feel slightly bad about that he used it to torture himself.
No,
Alright, then go brush your teeth.
yeah, but I want you next to me when I'm brushing.
Okay.
Also, do we need any last things of honey or anything?
Ah, yes, good call.
We're doing cough medicine?
Yep.
Okay. Good call.
That's probably a good idea.
I do some horror games, but I haven't done any on stream. Well, I guess it's not quite true. Depends on where you put Subnautica. There were definitely some horror elements in there. Because that was the first one that I streamed. Well, kind of. If we go back an extra year, then I also streamed Final Fantasy VII Remake. But yeah, lately I've done Subnautica, Control, and now Horizon Zero Dawn.
Take
Control! Setting up a bot. That would be good at some point. I would like to have a bot going on for at least some of the things.
Ready?
Because
Go.
that's the night bot, right? I'm sure I could do some entertaining things with it. Yeah, we went over a decent amount of stuff, but as it turns out, there's a lot of stuff in general for setting up and whatnot. And I'm still I have so many so little of it set up and have so much still left to do. But we'll see where we got. Because yeah, at some point I got to work on getting a proper background so I can have something else going along with the the actual background of the stream. I was trying to figure out what I do for that because I think something dragonish would be good because that's kind of my overall theme a lot of the time. Got to work on my frames for all the different windows and stuff. Oh god, that's weird trying to point this way, but it's backwards. Oh god.
You'll get used to it.
Frames. Haha. Mostly. Oh god. There. No. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. I've lost it. There we go. Doing everything backwards.
feel like we need to have something where flames show up behind you so that we can have the whole "this is fine, the house is burning down."
That would be a good one.
We might need to repeat that for stream.
Yeah, get a set of flames that I can have behind me as a "this is fine."
Flop! Flop!
Oh, the
Oh
flop.
my God, the
Easy
flops.
the flopper.
Oh, there you go.
I have to say, he is the floppiest boy. He really loves to just come up and flop next to you and just kind of be like, yeah, okay, I guess pets.
This is how he wants his attention.
Yeah, but then you'd have to name it like Faravax or something rather than Nightbot. Considering they read Dresden files, Faravax is remarkably appropriate. And I believe Wolves is mostly caught up, or possibly all
No,
caught
I think
up.
he did. I think he's completely caught up.
Okay. You could probably flip your perceived input. It's true. I'm not sure why the flip in the first place.
Oh, did you get enough floof? You got enough floof
Did
tail?
you get a floof tail off of that?
A little bit.
Silly cat. I just gotta get the nuzzles and the scritches. I gotta get all the things. And peak cat. And lasers. Laser eyes. I think there's a way to push correct view but see flipped. Oh, okay. I've done all the series, and I'm on my second read of Battleground today.
Murphy's Laws has things to say about it.
Is
We
not
should
a
add
trap.
you to the chat.
Oh, it's true. Yeah, we've got a chat going on right now of ranting about Dresden Files. Murphy's Law was not happy with Battlegrounds,
It's just
and
Battleground.
or Battleground, sorry. And
Are you
so, yeah, trying to talk through that of where the rest of us thought on it.
What's that?
Dresden is my sleepy time comfort.
I don't need that glue too.
Also, Zombi, you might have to
It is sugar.
say a different way. I'm not sure what you mean by is not a trap.
It's time to go to bed. Go say goodnight to chat.
Heckin'
Good night,
BGs.
chat. It's my bedtime. Wait, my glasses on.
Yep.
Here, I'll take care of those.
Thanks.
Alright. Sleep well, love.
Look at who I have on my pajamas. Hola.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, silly mutts. Alright, off to bed.
Alright.
You have a good night's sleep. Also, chat says, night, Lil Phoenix.
Chat says goodnight.
Yeah, it is like changes in a way. I don't like that red-nosed reindeer. Oh, Rudy.
We'll have to show you the video of it.
You do not like him. Would not like him on a boat. Would not like him with a root beer float. The youngin' you always mentioned in the guild Discord. Yup.
Alright.
So we have taken to calling her Little Phoenix on here just because it's easier and, doesn't dox us for stuff, so that part helps out. Good night, Small. I wonder if those clips with her being adorable are still there. They probably are. I have to go through and double check on them. Yeah, they should still exist. Because I know there was the sauce is blood. That one was pretty great.
That was amazing.
Sometimes cats always do that. Yeah, that's fair. You silly boy. Alright. You ready to continue getting over it?
I'm gonna fall. It's fine. It's fine.
Alright, I'm gonna let you do the alt tab just in case
Oh, I
somehow
will. I
it
will.
falls and then I can
Yeet.
make sure it's not my fault. My fault. So I'm gonna get myself some water. What's up, Pepper? So fatigued. Are you going to be pulling for Summer Area tomorrow? I kind of feel like now I need to build. Well, I need to pull for Summer Area, and then I need to build ML Leo so I can, combo the two together.
How do I get over there?
You got this.
I don't got this. Alright, so the question is...
Believe in the me that believes in you.
Do I have to go down to go up? I think I do.
Possibly. I mean, I would kind of...
Because I don't think I can pogo.
I would probably try and pogo kind of, diagonal sideways and see what happens.
Yeet time. Yeah, just about. I'm so scared, you guys. I'm so scared.
Alright, let's give her some encouragement. Yeet. 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 Oh. Haha!
I did it!
There we go. I was gonna say, I'm not gonna claim complete success on that one until you get over that chair. Now you just gotta not fall back down.
This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
Oh man,
When
Blake, I know
games
what
were
you mean by
new, they
regular
wanted a lot
slightly.
from you.
Oh.
Daunting you, taunting you, resetting, delaying you. Players played
Commence in
stoically.
3, 2,
Now everyone's
1.
turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly. A quick fix for the fickle. Some
Yep,
tricks for the
I am ready
place of
for
the
Ball
veterans.
Mechanic to be revived
But
from
that's not you, you're an
Summoner's
addict.
Ward E7.
You could swallow a baseball
Yeet
bat.
time! Oh, can you do it before you fall too much? I think you gotta pull yourself up. You can save this. You can save this.
I can't!
I feel that peace above all earthly dignities. A still and quiet conscience.
Ignore the pogo.
William
Fake
Shakespeare.
tech. Yeet! Yeeted! Yeet! Yeet! Yeetaroni! Yeetaroni and yeet! No yeet. Yeah. No.
Yup.
You have an echo from the game, by the way. Oh, interesting.
It could just be because we're not doing it on headphones. We may
headphones,
need
yeah.
to turn the volume down a bit. Let's try that. Because we've got subtitles for Bennett.
Also, isn't it weird? It's on the opposite side from what it was from the Mac. So I keep trying to turn down and up the sound, and then being like, wait, it's the wrong way.
You cannot now believe that you will
There's
ever
the
feel better.
yeet.
But this is not
This
true.
is fine.
You're sure to be happy again. And knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable.
We meet
now.
again, Chimney.
Abraham
For
Lincoln.
the... How many times tonight?
Yup. Chimney definitely the hard one so far.
I'm getting better at it. I say as I, nearly yeet myself off the cliff.
Ah, shoot. Here we go again. Bye. Have a good day and good luck. Thank you very much for coming by, Zombi. Yeah, we'll see what other stuff I'm doing here in the next bit, but always feel free to stop by, hang out, chat, and see what we're doing. So, have a good night. Or day. Wherever it happens to be.
Bye!
Like 5th chimney?
At least. This is probably 6th.
Gravity. Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Pepper! I don't know what he likes about being up there in the bathroom. Stupid cat.
So Pepper really likes to get onto the toilet and then jump up onto the top of the shower, like the very thin, thing up along the top where the doors are. And then he just kind of walks around up there and then eventually jumps back down. It's like, Pepper, there's nothing up there. Stop hopping up so much. Ooh.
So that's the one you got to be careful of, that you don't yeet yourself too hard off of this.
Mm. Man, I definitely have to try this. See, it's always that weird, like, everyone is like, oh god, why? But then it's so intriguing.
Because you look at it and you're just like, it can't be that hard. It can't be that hard. It has, like, no controls. It's literally just a mouse. How hard can it be?
And, like, specifically for me, we watched all the way through Markiplier play it, and how much he raged and stuff at the game. But, like, the moment of, like, absolution.
Pure elation.
Yeah, just pure elation at the end when he finally beat it, where I was just like, wow, that's actually kind of profound in just how strong the emotions he felt from this game were. Both good and bad. So I kind of wanted to
Experience
try it
a
for
little
myself.
bit of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, oh my god, it's Tuesday. I have Omniscient Reader to read. Oh yeah. Such hard. Def not that hard. Kappa. Easier than Super Mario Brothers. Kappa. It has no controls. It's just a mouse. This person hasn't played Surgeon Simulator. It's true. Neither of us have played Surgeon Simulator. Although, Rekka would probably cheat, as she would probably be using her tablet most of the time. Or not tablet, her like tablet pen. And would probably actually
stylus.
have her stylus, and would actually probably have very good fine control on playing that. After all those years of drawing a webcomic, which we still have to find a way to get properly put up onto the Discord, huh? Because we got the big file, but Discord won't take the giant file at once.
I can put it on Google Drive someplace. Share it.
Okay. We'll have to do that. And then I need to read through it again. 'Cause, man, how long has it been since you finished the comic? And since I last read it?
20...
Oh, not 20-something years, like the year 20-something.
The year 20-something. I want to say...
My brain was just like, wait, what? No, it has not been 20 years. I was not 16 when you did that.
No, it's been probably... When did I finish it? I want to say like 2013 maybe? Because it took me just over 10 years to finish it, and I started it in like 2002.
Is the problem with Surgeon Sim that there's too many controls? Yeah, Surgeon Sim is like single finger control and wrist too, I think. So I'm guessing it's simple controls, but that it is still very punishingly difficult on any small screw-ups.
You know, the way I'm sure being a surgeon is as well. Bah!
Although the other one that we looked at briefly was we were watching Markiplier play the power washing simulator, and Little Phoenix was like, "Ooh, we should get this."
No.
We'll see if I ever do.
I could get up this. I could get up this. Yeah!
The year is 20XX. Rekka has finished her webcomic. The last Metroid is in captivity. The interwebs are at peace. This part is where I really think the game mechanic works against what your brain wants to do. Yeah, there was even a bit in there where Fadi specifically is like, this wall starts becoming an even harder adversary the longer you go at it, because you start getting angry and then you start swinging harder, which can actually end up pushing you away from the wall. And I was just like, yeah, that is actually kind of an interesting way of doing that. If you're like chill and good about it and careful, then you can actually get up it way easier. But if you've had to do it over and over and over, you start just kind of being like, do it, and just like flinging yourself at it. That all changed when the man in pot attacked. Like going up that metal scaffolding feels like the opposite direction. Yeah, so I was messing with that a little bit earlier after Rekka had gotten up here, and I tried getting up the thing and got onto the scaffolding, and then my brain was just kind of like, wait, no.
I'm sorry, what?
But I have to go that way to go that... Oh, no. Yeah, I think this whole game, that's one of the biggest things, is that you feel like you're kind of fighting against where you want to go. At least
Or
in
like
some stuff.
your brain knows where you need the pot to go, where you need to like aim for. But then like getting the ability to actually do that.
Yeah. Since so much of it is alright, the pot needs to go this way, so I need to push off this way. So even though I want to go that way, I'm having to move my mouse the opposite direction. So yeah, it's just a giant, everything is backwards of what it feels like. That's probably why the, what do they call it, the power wheel, where you just kind of do the around, feels so good, is because at that point then your brain can just do it, and it's just like, yeah, I can keep swirling the mouse, that part's easy enough. But then when you have to like stop and start doing fine controls again, your brain gets back to the, wait a minute, which way am I supposed to move? In the words of an actual cannibal, just do it! Shia LaBeouf.
Thanks, Shia, I needed that.
Pogo is the only control that makes sense. I still love that video. The actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf with, what, Rob Cantor?
I don't remember.
Like, I think that was what made me actually really like Shia LaBeouf. Is just getting to the end of that and him just... It's like, oh man, he can make fun of himself. He can mock himself. I give that some credit. Whoa. Can she do it? Gentle. You got this? You got this? There we go. What is Miss Mona playing?
Humankind?
Oh, I think that's the new one that's like Civ. Because I think that actually finally released officially now. Such good interwebs. The best part is that at some point, Bennett Foddy talks about what you are controlling in this, because it's not even the hammer. Yes, Rob Cantor. You sort of guide where the hammer can go. Oh, back to the Poor Me blues.
It's fine. It's a tough transition.
Yeah. I think if anything, maybe you should have just gone for the swing back to the left and see if you could have at least gotten a good hook on the boxes again. Reset from there. That was nice at that. Yeet! These are not the hammer. The hammer is his hammer. It's dangerous. Slippery spot.
That one's a trust fall. That one's absolutely a trust fall.
You seem to be getting good at it.
You say that.
And then yeet!
This is fine.
Stress hands.
This is fine. My hands are so sweaty right now, you guys.
Wait. Are you the reason that Little Phoenix is a sweaty hands gamer?
I mean, I say that, but like they're just kind of clammy.
Yeah, no joke, Little Phoenix is such a sweaty hands gamer. When she plays like Sonic Mania and stuff. her hands get all sweaty on the controller. It makes me laugh. It's not a thing that happens to me. Unless I get, like, real freaked out and stuff. Oh. Lil Wolf is Sweaty Hands Gamer, too. Yeah, that one's such a high up jump.
Yeah, seriously.
I wonder if it's just a how much you swing, like you have to get all the way around and do like a big full swing or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
way
that's
up
really up there. So we're gonna go with the long range.
there. Then she wipes it on me. Yeah, so you just gotta be like, alright, you can have the sweaty hands, but then, you know, make sure you wipe off, you know, on your pants, on your shirt, something. Not another person. Has she played anything new lately? Down the hole. Down the hole.
No! I mean, I'm getting a
Rides the
little
snake.
better at the chimney.
Do I need to find a clip of rides the shoop off? And then just put in snake for when you get to that point? Cool. Also, I think you can actually knock the ball out of that spot. If I remember
I'd
correctly.
believe that.
My hands while gaming are either witheringly dry or MF juicy, and there is no in between. I do not understand. Like, just pick. Just Cat Quest. Nice. Was that still doing Cat Quest 2? Or she started doing Cat Quest 1 by herself? So now that she's done so much of 2, going back and doing some of 1 would probably be a good thing. Juicy gamer hands. Cursed phrase.
That is so cursed.
He just got them nice, juicy gamer hands. Is one of you wirelessly charging something? No, I don't think so. I don't think we have any kind of weird charging stuffs. Wirelessly.
Oh,
charging.
wirelessly? Nah.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Cat Quest 2 co-op. There was Mew Game Plus. Ah, okay. Don't like juicy gamer hands. Ruffle. Whoa.
Okay, reset,
Yep,
reset,
yep.
reset, reset.
Hit the reset. Yeah, is there some other kind of static or something else going on? It sounds like something that the butler from Scary Movie 2 would say. Grab my strong hand. It's a juicy gamer hand. Man, it's been so long since I've seen that. We don't have the AC going right now. You got this?
I don't got this.
I'm wondering if it's just the fan from the PC.
I mean, it's going.
Because, like, it doesn't sound, like, loud. Like, it's not doing, like, a...
Do not stand at my
But it's
grave
definitely
and
just
cry.
doing its nice,
I am not
quiet
dead.
whir.
I did not die. Mary Fry.
At some point, I will get this.
Again, I'm still amazed at the movement that the world record guy had.
To live
Yeah, you
is
really
to
have to
suffer.
eat yourself.
To survive
My
is to
God.
find some meaning in the suffering.
Because yeah, the thing I found
Friedrich
interesting
Nietzsche.
with the world record guy was that, like, he didn't do the full, like, spin, the power wheel and whatnot. He effectively just did it on the bottom. So he just kind of did it almost like a little hopping walk kind of thing, and was just really good at that. You got this.
Oh, you don't got this.
Anyone else watch the new DuckTales on Disney Plus? I know Wolves has. I'm not sure who else. At me, Matt. Gotta get them gamer gloves. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like some PC bit. I can just barely hear it. It's not super noticeable. Sounds like my wireless charging dock, and so I was curious. Fingerless gamer gloves. Yup. Haven't seen it. Is that the one with David Tennant? Yes. David
Yes.
Tennant's Scrooge, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Scrooge McTennant. Yeah, they did a really good job on it. Like, I think they took a lot of the characters that were kind of generic and then actually fleshed them out and made them their own characters.
Like, you can actually tell, like, legit differences between the three boys.
Yeah, like Huey, Dewey, and Louie are now not just kind of all the same boy, just wearing different shirts. They actually each have distinct personalities and, like, things that they like and don't like and what they do, what gets them each into trouble. Same with, like, Webby. You know, Webby is way upgraded. Mrs. Beakley used to be a spy and, you know, now works for McDuck. Like, so many of the things they did are just way better. But yeah, there's a thing in there where, oh god, is it Dewey or Louie that's trying to get Webby to do something, and she's lying about where she is, but she's trying to lie to her granny, who's Miss Beakley, and he's just like, yeah, you just tell her this thing, and it'll be fine. Don't worry, you got this. And then she immediately just, like, mouth vomits, like, saying all the wrong things into the phone, and then it's like, okay, goodbye, click. And then he just, like, looks at her, and he's just like, oh, you don't got this. And so now that always just comes to mind anytime there's a, you got
Life
this.
is a mosaic of pleasure and pain.
Oh, you
Brief
don't
is
got
an interval
this.
between two moments of
Oh,
The diligent picker will avoid the
no!
I can only laugh at myself.
Satya
Rip.
Man. All I see is in all caps from Matt. Oh god, no! Oh man. It sounds very natural. Danny Pudi, Ben Schwartz. Webby is VO by Katie McCucci? I don't know how to pronounce that. Triplegasm. She chose down. She learned from the best. At me, Matt. Chimney 6, baby!
Yeah.
Ooh. The intensity.
I know, right? We meet again.
Living the dream! Oh, right, so, me, Matt, what did you guys end up having for that dinner, after all?
No.
Was it just the beans? Just lots of bean boozles for dinner? Nice. That was good.
I am getting better at it.
It's such a weird hitbox right there. Like, there's a spot that effectively looks flat, but you can still, like, catch on and get a little bit upward.
Yeah, the hitboxes on a lot of these things are a little bit wonky.
Ooh, nice. Oh,
Yeah.
Not nice.
You jinxed it, bro.
Get jinxed. Oh. So So close, and yet so far. All you had for dinner was beans? I'm reminded of the campfire scene from Blazing Saddles.
Oh no.
Man, I haven't watched that in forever. But yeah, Blight, today, as part of his stream stuff, he was pulling eggs from a box to see what kind of things he got, either, good or bad stuff. And one of the things along the way was the Bean Boozled Challenge, which I feel like you've probably heard of before, but yeah, the one where it's like, not just jelly beans, jelly bellies, effectively, but each one has like a variant to it. So you get like, banana pudding or rotten eggs kind of thing, and you're never
Sorrow
sure
is
what
my
it
own
is.
yard, where the new grass flames as it has flamed often before, but not with the cold
This is
fire
fine.
that closes round me this year.
All I heard is
William
flames.
Carlos Williams.
Whoosh. This is fine. That fire.
What is that bad kitty doing?
Trying to look out the window.
Boop, 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 boop.
There you go. Easy, buddy.
Hydrate, gotta replenish the cheers. Alright, let me.
God, Blight, you just reminded me. I had fancy burgers. Ooh. The Bean Boozle beans were foul. Cries. Hydrate. Gotta replenish the tears. What's up, Seawolf? Streamer went to a movie a while back and someone was commenting on everything. Like, someone was eating food out of a can and he just goes, "Are them beans?" Camera cuts. "Bring back the beans!" A few minutes later, can is in the frame. "Yo, the beans are back!"
Alright, we're gonna get to the chimney.
Hydrate or dihydrate?
I feel fairly proud that I have not destroyed your mouse, or your chair, or thrown anything.
It's
I
true.
barely even yelled. It's mostly just been disappointment.
I mean, that kind of tracks with what Matt was saying earlier, that it's not really like angry, it's just kind of disappointment as you lose so much progress. That may have been me. To be honest, that's the power of stream. It's true. You got a little close to throwing some chairs, I think, during the Hollow Knight. There it was. Markamu was on stream for his mouse chuck. Although, I feel like his is slightly different since he doesn't have like an active chat that's there
Well,
talking with
he
him.
did for the Destroy My Channel challenge,
It's true, he did for that part.
where he did what, like 4 hours of this or something crazy like
Yeah.
that.
Which, I mean, I guess, all in all, isn't that crazy? That's about how long Matt was playing it today, so... But yes, with the weird, if I curse at all, you all have to unsubscribe from me, and if I make forward progress, you all have to resubscribe. Ugh. It's too real! It's like I said, I wouldn't have beat Hollow Knight without y'all watching. Because then at least my failure had value in entertainment. Just flew over the mountain.
Nope. Yeah.
Welcome to Getting Down It with Bennett Foddy. We are getting down the mountain. Little did you know we already got to the top. Now we're just working our way back down. Oh, so actually, since there are several of you in here that have played Horizon Zero Dawn, I'm curious to get your guys' thoughts on this. So another friend of mine, I guess, recently just started up playing HZD and had some various complaints over it. And I was kind of feeling a few of the same things, but I was curious how other people feel. Mostly that the the game is kind of in a weird, like, juxtaposition state a lot of the time, where it often wants you to be this cool stealth game where you, like, get to set up your fights and, like, place traps and do all that. But then, like, a lot of the rest of the time, it forces you into fights without any kind of setup or anything, and just kind of, like, has it all go crazy. And, like, sometimes that's okay, but sometimes it just gets really annoying. Because it just kind of... It almost feels more like bad writing, I guess. Like, you get to some of the things where it's like, we're tracking these people, you know, we're stealthing our way around and trying to, like, find footprints and stuff, but then, like, you walk through and you come across a group of enemies that, you know, have been waiting for you, and, like, a cutscene starts, they talk to you, and then they fight you. And I'm like, okay, so the entire reason that you couldn't just stealth onto them was so that they could actually talk to you first before the fight happened, but, like, you being uber stealthy and then walking directly into an ambush just feels weird. Getting down with Bennett Foddy speedrun, 3 seconds. They wanted to tailor the gameplay to sneaky players while also rewarding the brute forcers. Try to remember HCD is a story first and a game second. Suppose that's fair. Although my complaint on that is there's so much other stuff in between the story segments that often I keep forgetting what the story sections are. Like, I find a person and they're like, ah, it's this person, and I'm like, who? Oh, yeah, I guess I did meet them before once when they gave me this quest. Sure, I'll do the thing. Because if it were a game first, the level progression makes no goddamn sense.
Yeah. Your keyboard got in the way.
That's what they all say. Oh, I mean, I think Matt, like, moved his keyboard out of the way to make more room. So, I mean, if you want, you can always, like...
That's probably wise.
I still need to get a bigger mouse at some point in time, but...
Mouse pad, you mean?
Or mouse pad, yeah. But I've got a weird thing of that the computer is up on part of a adjustable, like, raising desk, like a standing desk. But it's got, like, part of the thing that comes out and, like, gets in the way of the actual desk where I'm using it. So I only have, like, this random set of area, which, like, just exactly fits the keyboard and the mouse pad when I turn the mouse pad, like, vertical. So I don't know if I can actually fit like, one of those big giant mouse pads that goes under it all. Ooh, there's a blame. Blaming the equipment for the failure. Don't feel like it was balanced too well between the two playstyles. The game was big enough that it borders on Skyrimitis. Where was I going? Who are you? Where am I? Who did this? Wiggle like heck. Oh man, what was... Wiggle with purpose?
Wiggle with purpose.
Wiggle with purpose. Wiggle, 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 yeah. I thought that one was going to launch you back the
Oh
other
god,
way.
me too. I mean, plant.
Hashtag calculated. Success. I added some wiggle quote for you, Matt. At some point I just need to go through and, like, check all the random quotes and just see what they are, because there's a bunch that I don't know what they are, and kind of pulls up funny things from time to time. Big giant mousepad immediately makes me think of Linus Tech Tips and Gamers Nexus. LTTstore.com. Three Wolves is a big LTTstore.com fan.
Nope.
We're trained! See? Wolves just travel together. It's like there's some kind of a pack or something. Cypress, want to tell them what I got for Xmas? Yep.
It was the hat, right?
Yep, it was the LTT hat. Because it was a, like, nice and, like, low branding kind of thing, so it didn't really have like big flashy stuff. It was just kind of subtle, but still looked like a nice, good hat.
Yeah.
Nice quality cap. Nice. There we go. Ah,
Got
too much.
stuck.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, black on black. LTT. If you know, then you know. This cauldron is sturdy.
This cauldron really is. There we go.
Again, waiting for when Matt starts up the getting over it workout routine, where he just hangs out in a
Stick yourself in a cauldron.
giant cauldron, get a big hammer, try and move yourself around. Dude, I love low branding stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of with that too. Like, there's a few things where I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, like, you know, have it nice and like visible, but like, sometimes it is nice to just kind of have something that's like, yeah, if you know what it is, then you get it, and if you don't know what it is, then
It's not in your face about it.
yeah, it just kind of passes by you and maybe still looks like something else cool. Although I figured out there are some jokes that are like too easy to go past people. Because I have a shirt that is the Cat in the Hat by Dr. Schrodinger, and people just see it and see the cat tail and the hat, and they're immediately like, oh, Dr. Seuss, yeah, I love that book, and they just completely miss the rest of the joke, and it's like, no, but it's about a Schrodinger joke.
Of all sad
that was
words,
actually really close.
tongue or pen, the saddest of
Nearly
these.
lost it all,
It
though.
might have been.
I have an N7
John
wallet
Greenleaf.
since ME3 came out. I've
Oh,
had
no.
like 3 people notice and be like, dude!
Okay, there we go.
Kind of like Cloak, but doesn't set you back over $100 for a hoodie. Yeah, I've seen several people with different N7 stuff, and I'm always just kind of like, hey, nice. Oh man, that's right, I was even considering doing the replay of the full Mass Effect trilogy at some point.
Right.
Nice. One of these days when I get through all the other games on my list that I need to do. Ooh, ooh. Hmm. Emmy remastered on the list? Yeah, I was thinking about it. Like, I don't know. Oh, there it goes.
Uncritically
All
accepting
the
their taste.
way.
It can only mean that you have no respect for them. Andrei Tarkovsky.
Yeah, Cloak I'd have been into if it weren't 3x the cost of other. Sadly, you're a touch late to that hype train. Yeah. Although I feel like there's a certain amount of like, there's the initial hype train, but then there's like kind of a secondary hype train at some point. Because a lot of the time, the main hype train is always going to get missed by a lot of people just because of like, the big streamers are the ones that get that hype. So going back at it later, where the other people that are like, oh yeah, I missed this when people were doing it initially, then you're like, haha, I get that second wave. Oh man, I love the ME games. I still don't have the remastered version though. It's in your name, Mass Effect Matt. It's true. I mean, how have we not noticed this before? So what was your favorite, I don't know, playstyle, class? Like Biotic and all that stuff. And also, that was one of the ones I was going to answer for your, like, what's the hardest game you've beat thing, was the insane difficulty of Mass Effect 2, but I didn't actually beat it. I got, like, 2/3 or 3/4 of the way through, and then just got to one of the boss fight sections that was just ridiculously annoying, and I was just like, you know...
This isn't worth it.
Yeah, I'm not having fun anymore. Like, I've played this particular boss fight like 30 or 40 times, and I'm just like angry and not having fun. Like, the game got more tactical, which I kind of appreciate, but at a certain point it was also just like brutally hard without that much more fun. So then I think I just dropped it down to like hard difficulty, and then had a lot of fun going through and replaying it again. Because I'd already beat it once on normal, so then I had jumped up to the other one because a boss at work, who was otherwise kind of a jerk, somehow got on to talking with me about that, and it was like one of his favorite games, and he always talked about how he did the impossible difficulty or insane difficulty or whatever.
No.
And so to score some extra points with him, I was playing it so we could talk about it, and then I would be less on his shit list. Because otherwise he was just kind of a jerk to people, but like, then when he had like a connection with me over that, then he actually treated me nicer. But then he got fired at one point for doing inappropriate things, and then I realized I also didn't care and didn't have to do it anymore, so then I stopped playing it. Vanguard all the way, baby. Biotic? What? What's that? Lamau, basically. I didn't even know there were other classes beyond Vanguard. I thought the majority of folk play Soldier. I'm almost wondering if, like, everyone played Vanguard, because I feel like everyone I know has played through Vanguard at least once. That just seems to be the one that everyone does. Almost beat ME1 on Insanity with Soldier. It is terrible. Yeah. Like, things started becoming too much of bullet sponges. On the particular boss I was on, I think, there were just too many waves of enemies, and they all had, like, shields and stuff, so, like, they were still hard to chew through, and then the big boss would just, like, almost insta-kill you. So it was just really hard to deal with all the little guys that kept flooding you, so you couldn't even, like, get cover or anything, like, or you would have to keep moving cover. And then, like, getting rid of them to actually do damage to the boss was stupid hard, so it was just kind of like, nope, not worth. I think in ME2 I played Engineer. I played the Mako class, best class ever. You get to drive around and be a tank. Or, alternately, you get to be in Soldier because they've infused you with Mako energy. The downside is you work for Shinra now. Get that Soldier first class. Good job. Floaty tank. Although it was only a floaty tank in 3? 2 and 3? Because in the first one it was actually like on treads and stuff. I remember driving around so many mountains and things in the one. But yeah, from what I heard, they didn't quite seem to do enough changing around of stuff with the remaster. Excuse me. It's like, I know they tweaked some of the stuff, like they tried to make all the combat systems throughout 1, 2, and 3 all pretty much be the same instead of it changing as the games progressed, which I appreciate that, kind of rounding out. But like, also, I always thought it was kind of cool in 1 that you just had to like deal with heat issues but no ammo. And then in 2, they're like, let's just make the ammo system way worse so that you actually have to, you know, worry about running out of ammo. And it's like, why would you do this? Why would the tech literally go backwards?
Well, you do go from... You do change your allegiance a little bit, shall we say?
That's not a reason for the entire galaxy to change what kind of ammo it uses. The downside is you have to work for Shinra for 80 years while they finish the story. Wouldn't take so long if they stuck to one script. I don't remember much. Vanguard just seemed so much better. Like, it felt so much easier, even on the same difficulty. I think at least in 2, the thing I really liked with Vanguard was that you got the cool, like, teleporty punch, and it also gave you a bunch of shields when you hit someone with it. And it just felt good. Like, it was just one of those... Ooh, nice.
Trustful.
It was just one of those, like, visceral things where you're just rushing around and you're just like, the enemy over there! Wha-bam! And then just, like, punch them in the face, get a giant shield, and then pull up whatever gun and just... Like, it just worked so well with that and felt good. That being said, I think when I did one of the replays, I guess it was after I did the insane difficulty, because that one I was doing on Vanguard, and then I moved over to, I think, Engineer, just so I could get all the crazy different stuff, where it's like, I have, like, I think some kind of biotics, and some, like, tech stuff, and that one was just fun and gave a lot of good options. I don't know exactly what I would do if I did it again. She's panicking. Would it help if I screamed, "Don't panic"?
Maybe.
Go to the left. Oh. He's blue, da-ba-dee-da-ba-da.
I will yet get that.
Engineer just had an answer for everything. I did play through as an adept, and throwing husks out of the map also felt great. Tully is Bay. Everyone get behind Rex. Biotics didn't feel quite right in 1. Yeah, I think the problem on, like, just pure biotics was then there were a lot of things that you just couldn't really affect. And so that always felt kind of weird. Whereas then, yeah, Engineer, you're like, oh, well, they've got armor, I guess I hit them with this. Oh, they've got shields, well, I'll hit them with this. Oh good.
Reach.
I think Matt's cursing you.
That's definitely cursing me.
Everything was going well until the Matt Nation attacked. With swarms of Pokemon.
No.
Woo!
Relax.
Oh, right, and then what do we got for tomorrow? You've got more of the end of that Pokemon run. Woo. Plus maybe some other stuff. I'm still waiting to see what people decide that they want to revive in the run. I feel like there will be a decent amount of pull for Gumshoes, but I don't actually want Gumshoes to get revived. Like, I think he is tactically a very good choice for stuff and helps you make it through battles slightly safer, but, like, then that also takes away from some of the fun if you know, are just safe and survive everything. We need blood for the blood gods. Oh yeah, Whale Dad also a really good option for that one. Yeah, I feel like the front runners are probably going to be Gumshoes, Updog, and Daddy. Those are the 3 main ones I'm expecting.
Oh, Whale Dad. Poor Whale Dad. Make whale the whale dad not sad.
Bring his poor son back. Updog can't come back. That's what I'm waiting for to be the thing, is he'll be an option and everyone will just be like, no, it'll feel too weird. He has to protect the graveyard.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Ice-T.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Ice-T.
When to the sessions of sweet silent thought, I summon up remembrance of things past, I sigh the lack of many a thing I saw, and with old woes new, wail my dear time's waste. William Shakespeare, Sonnet 30.
I was gonna say, I thought that was Shakespeare. Daddy, though. Updog has a job now. Updog?
Patience
Yeah, what's
is the
up, dog?
foundation of eternal peace. Make anger your enemy. Harm comes to those who know only
I'll look
victory.
away for
You
a
look
second.
away. You look away.
Find
And
fault
she
with
yeesh
yourself.
herself into
Should I
the-
scream next time?
It's in falling short of your own goals
I would say yes
that
if
you'll
it wouldn't
surpass
be up
those who
anyway.
exceed theirs. Tokugawa.
So yeah,
Ieyasu.
Blight.
Off we go.
So me, Matt, is again doing a Nuzlocke run.
Oh, goodness.
Burn it all down! So Matt is doing a Nuzlocke run, but this time it is specifically an egg lock. So every time he would get a Pokemon that he catches, instead he puts it away into the computer and takes out an egg that we have sent him. So everyone made a bunch of different eggs, like 5 eggs per person or something. Now it's actually probably way more than that. And then those all go into like one giant, box of stuff, so that whenever Matt is grabbing a thing, he gets one of those eggs at random. And some people tried to give him, nice mons that he likes and are, strong and good. Other people tried to give him things that are trash or that are memes. And some people just gave, other things like that are their favorites and stuff like that. And one of the ones that I gave him was a Drifloon, the little, like, ghost balloon. And I couldn't think of a really good name for it, so I called it Updog, because it's floating, and I thought, hey, maybe we'll get at least one joke out of it of, what's up, dog? Then I'd be able to be like, not much, dog, what's up with you? But Drifloon is one of his favorite types, and so it actually worked out really well. And then we had this whole, like, long joke with it where it learned Cut, because in that particular, like, ROM hack, Cut became a grass-type move.
Because it just makes sense.
Yeah, which makes some sense. And the only person I think that could learn it at the time was Drifloon. And so we were like, wait, so why does this, like, ghost balloon know Cut? And we're like, obviously he's carrying around a knife. Like, why not? Why else would he know that? And so we had all these jokes about this little ghost balloon carrying a big knife. And people started doing some fan art and stuff of it, and it's freaking adorable. And then, like, right after Matt got some of the art, Updog died. But then we decided, since he's a ghost, obviously he just has to hang around the graveyard and watch all the other mons that die along the way. And so he's become a giant meme in this run, and it's amazing. It's almost better. We just go back here. I think the biggest reason I want to try it is because I just, like, know it will be harder than it looks. Yeah, that's pretty much my take at this point, Jane, is that, like, when I tried it briefly, everything just felt backwards of what I thought, and it felt way harder to do the small things that I thought were going to be easy. Blake, check your Gmail chat message. Ooh, an egg lock. That's pretty neat. Haha. Well, I'm going to head out for now. See you all. Night fatigued. Chat with you tomorrow. See who all in the Discord gets to see Saria and how long it takes to summon her. I mean, I guess probably everyone will, just how long it takes, how many summons. Oh, that's right. I recall someone redeeming points for that. Has to practice his stabbing. So I sent you my art. I personally ascribed the idea that his arms are just made out of piano wire, and he Geralt hugs the trees to cut them. I still like that as a good secondary as well. Like, just one of those things where it's like, Updog is actually really nice and likes to try and give hugs and stuff. He just doesn't know that he's also deadly when he's doing it. So I can just see one of those of, like, just comes up and wraps its long arms around and just like, ow, ow, Updog, we talked about this. Please stop. Updog used rap. It was super effective.
Woo. We're fine. It's fine.
Updog is related to Edward Scissorhands. So one of the ideas somewhere along the way was also that he uses safety scissors, which then we... What? She's just gonna take a break, get a drink, make sure she doesn't fall horribly. We also decided that the Ditto that we had, which is named Gumshoes, that whenever it tries to copy Updog, instead of having a knife, it has safety scissors. So they just look very similar to each other. But yeah, I think this run has had the most like various fan art and stuff of any of the Nuzlockes I've seen so far from Matt's stream.
Calculated?
Got this. Got this. What's up, Pepper? Control plus R to zoom out, mate. Hello, Restero. Or if that is pronounced differently. Welcome in. How's it going? How's your night?
Your failure is a
Oh,
metaphor.
no.
To learn for what, please resume climbing. Rob Dubbin.
Yote. Restero, have you played any of Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy before? Control plus R sounds legit. Yeeter. Oh. So I am actually new to PC after being on Mac for a while. I don't actually know what Control R does.
I'm pretty sure that restarts you. It's fun.
Does it just restart the program or does it restart the computer?
It's probably a shortcut for restart game, if I had to guess.
Take Control R.
No, we're gonna go this way.
Good to be on the camera.
Pepcam!
Me.
Yeah!
Say hi to everyone, Pepper.
Yeah!
Restart the run, prod. The game, lol. Not a Windows hotkey, generally otherwise. Can't fall if you're already on the ground.
He's got a point.
So is that one just specifically for this game? To
I
just
believe
do
that.
just a quick restart?
I believe it. For speedrunners, probably.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Get stuck in a spot, Control R.
Just go back and start it over.
Yep.
Probably, actually, that would make sense because a lot of the falls don't put you all the way back at the beginning. They put you very close to it. So, for actual speedrunning purposes, they need to go back that extra little distance, and it's easier to just hit the Control R rather than going back up and over a thing. E is for this game.
I go. Yep.
Is she gonna fall? Oh. Hey, there we go. Also, who else has played FTL? I need to give that a try here at some point. I'm trying to decide if I stream it or just play it in the background for fun. Yeah. You're fine. You're fine. You got this.
I don't know if I got this.
Is PogChamp the raptor face now?
I think it changes daily, or at least it was for a little while.
Yeah. It's basically controller. I've played a bit. FTL is amazing. Alt F4 is the real magic trick for Windows. Control R is just for the game Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. Okay.
Oh no.
It's alright. You got it. You good? Just carefully. safely, and then flail around everywhere. Would argue that Zoltan A is easiest ship. FTL would be a chill game. It's roguelike, and there are some objectives to unlock new ships. Okay. Also trying to decide at some point if I randomly do mini motorways on stream.
Could be fun. It's also incredibly chill.
Yeah, I was gonna say for when everyone needs just like a nice chill hangout for a bit. There you go. Man, playing scary sound alerts during this game would be terrible. There's so many different events, and has a lot of room for skill with ship fights. Mini Motorways speedrun when OST for FTL, very chill. Not as chill as Navstablook, but still. FTL OST, chill. The main thing for Mini Motorways is I don't know, there isn't really a way to technically win.
Yeah, I mean, you eventually lose. It's just a matter of how high of score can you get.
Yeah, because it's a continue doing the thing until eventually you fail, and then just see what kind of high score you set. And potentially, you know, check your high scores against everyone else's high scores and see. Oh, oh, you can save it, you can save it. There you go. Yeah, the transition.
Yeah, this
here.
transition, I'm not sure what to do.
FTL, the most unchill game in the history of 8-bit. FTL adds animation and audio for "This is fine."
Laugh, and the world laughs with you.
Not the worst fall.
Weep, and you weep alone. For the sad old earth must borrow its mirth, but has trouble enough of its own. Ella Weaver Wilcox.
Alright, speaking of other games I've been doing stuff with, so, me, Matt, have you actually done any more with Pokemon Unite yet? I know you were going to pick it up, or going to try it out at some point. And then also, Wolves, did you figure out when/if you're going to get a Switch? Join me for some Pokemon uniting, which sounds just dirty. I need someone else that understands objectives. You can do it, .gif. To fall it, to later rise up. Man, it feels urgent, but I kind of want to wait the Switch Pro. I can't object, but I can thunderstorm the heck out of everything else. I feel like Switch Pro is a myth at this point. The save! Yeah, I actually thought that the Switch Pro had already come out. So I was just kind of on that like, oh, you still gotta wait several more weeks or months or whatever. And I was like, oh, well, alright then. There you go. I mean, yeah, I'd say if the better screen and the better hard drive space is important, then yeah, that's probably fine. Because at the same time, getting a Switch Pro is like getting a whole new game library, and you know I still have so many unplayed games. In my opinion, the OLED thing
Better
is
by far that you
really
should
not a
forget
Switch
and
Pro.
smile than you should remember and be sad.
Agreed.
Christina
Pro
Rossetti.
is a misnomer.
couldn't save it.
Ah, Chimney, we meet again.
We meet again. X10.
What is this, 7th time?
Oh, this has got to be
Eight.
10.
Cyber, you were keeping track of this. I like that it has a bigger screen and more storage. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that like it doesn't seem to have too many other big upgrades past that. Like I feel like that was a decent chance for them to like upgrade some of the internals a little bit better. 23 rounds of Overwatch left. Wait, sorry, wrong counter. Micro SD cards, peachy. Yeah, that's... I think that was the one thing I liked with that one, at least for the internal, is like... Yeah, I didn't really need much past a certain point, because we just grabbed one of the SDs and threw everything on that, and then it was easy.
Hashtag calculated.
Yeah, but they didn't. Yeah, I think we're on 8 or 9. And it is true though, like, it does definitely have the same Steam issue where like, you see a bunch of games on here and you're like, oh hey, they've got this going and it's 70% off right now. It's only like $4. I can swing that, I can get it.
6 months later, you've never touched it.
I was gonna like argue that point and then I thought about several of the games and I was like, yeah. Hashtag smack that chimney up. Smack my chimney up. Smack my chimney up. I have like 3 Pokemon gens to play. Plus PU.
Yeah!
Whew. Close.
Dance our way back over here.
And Unite has that same dangerous thing, along with, you know, LOL and MechWarrior Online and whatnot, of there is no end. It's just random PvP all the time.
One more round. Just one more round.
So, like, yeah, I'll just hop on and do another round, because why not? Let's see. I was trying to actually do at least one game from all the Pokemon gens.
Yeah!
What is Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire actually from? Like now it's like that one is Tech Gen 5, but I don't think I don't think normal Ruby and Sapphire were 5, right? Because I did 1, 2, and then I skipped everything until 6 and 7. I just didn't have the system for them at the time. Until I finally got a 3DS. Because Black, White, and Black, White 2 were Gen 5, right? At 3 wolves, play them all! Here, Matt, you know the stuff better on that one. So what were the games for Gen 3? Weren't Black, White the ones that introduced Mega Evolutions? I believe that would be 6, so X and Y.
Something filled up my heart with
That was
nothing.
the one I started
Someone
back
told
on
me not to
again
cry.
after years of not playing them.
Now that I'm older, my heart's colder. I can see that it's alive.
Ah.
The arc
Yeah,
of
and I actually really enjoyed that. Red, Pearl, White, Sapphire? Those are the ones that you have done? Or... I've played 0 Zelda games.
I'm going down the road feeling bad.
Oh, yeah, there it is. So Pokemon play games I've played.
Road feeling bad. I'm going down the road feeling bad.
Red, Pearl, White, Sapphire.
It ain't gonna be treated this way.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what what Gen Normal Sapphire was, because I have one of the ones from like Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I think I have Omega Ruby. But again, I don't know where.
Pepper.
They feed me on cornbread and tea. They feed me on cornbread and tea. They feed me on cornbread and tea, Lord, Lord. It ain't gonna be business away. I'm going first.
What did you get into, bad kitty?
I'm going first. I climb and fix my clothes. I'm going first. I climb and fix my clothes, Lord.
Pepper is not a good
It
boy.
ain't gonna be business away.
I mean, he's sometimes a good boy.
So I think he tried to jump into the laundry hamper, but the things are like bending so much that then the whole thing just went poof, and like spiraled closed on him. Did you just not Zelda? I take offense. Like, recently, or... I was not a Nintendo console owner. I take more offense. Pepper is a rascal. Oh, he really is. And then the rest of the time, he's just, like, laying around and sleeping. Look at that. Free Pepper over here.
Do we got free pepper? We got free pepper. Free pepper.
He's a good boy until he's not. Pepper is a good boy. He's gonna join the circus. He's the bestest boy. The goodest boy. He only does what I tell him to do. I was actually just playing SSHD recently. And man, the return to... Is it Lenairu? I can't tell if that's an L or an I.
I stand amid
Like,
the roar of a
eventually
surf-tormented
Sandship.
shore,
Man,
and
it's
I hold
long.
within my hand
I heard the
grains of
remake is really
golden
good.
sand.
So that's
Yet how they
Skyward Sword
creep through my
HD,
fingers
right?
to the deep, while I weep. Oh God, can I not grasp them with a tighter clasp? Can I not save one?
And yeah,
from
I've
the
seen several
pitiless
people
wave?
playing that one
Is
lately.
all that we see or seem?
See, I'm in the
but a
weird camp
dream
of I don't really
within a
like
dream?
the 3D Zelda games very much.
Edgar Allan Poe.
I much prefer the top-down ones. So I really like Link's Awakening and Link to the Past. Like those are my two go-tos. And I guess technically the other 3DS one, Link Between Worlds. Yeah, Skyward Sword. Look out for black rupees. Did they have negative rupees? In terms of a remake, it's really just fresh paint. Watch Crackajack do some Skyward. I think that might have also been the channel I was in watching for a bit. Do I sense Oracle of Seasons disrespect? I think that one I just didn't do, because I think it was on one of the, was that DS? That I just didn't have, so like I missed a lot of the other good 3D the other good 2D titles because I didn't have the system for them for a while. And like it looked like there were several other like entertaining and fun ones that were top downs. Ages Seasons was Game Boy Advanced.
Can I see
Getting
another's
stuck on
woe
that
and
wall.
not be in sorrow too? Can I see another's
You can
grief
do it.
and not seek for
I don't
kind
know
relief?
if I can do it.
William Blake.
I mean, I can't do it. It's just a matter of when will I do it.
Maybe try like a drop down and then just swing over to grab. But I guess
Yeah.
it's the getting up the steps that's the hard part.
Yeah.
I never played Oracle of Seasons. Yeah, the problem was that I had a Game Boy, and then I didn't have anything else again until I had a 3DS. At least of, like, Nintendo hand consoles. So, like, I missed all of the Game Boy Advanced and DS stuff. And, like, there was a lot of good things through that timeline that I didn't do. Wondering what the technique is. Likewise, Hurt is good. Is Zelda? Of course it's good. So question, if someone lands a hit on an enemy who is disguised, would they reasonably know? Maybe have them make an investigation check after? Binges Zelda 2. Yeah, so
In the
it
end,
kind of depends on
we
what the
only regret
disguise
chances
difference
we didn't
was.
take.
Because I think it mostly says that if there's something like noticeable, like that their disguise is them as, you know, bigger than they would be or something like that, those kind of things you'd pass through. And depending on how you want to do it, I think there is some amount of like the spell can kind of ripple or something as they hit the person. So yeah, something like a perception check or an investigation check. I feel like I would go perception on that one to see if they notice the thing happening, because investigation is like actively looking, is how I would do that. Perception being the like passive, did you notice the thing, and investigation being the, did you go out of your way to look for it. Because yeah, having them do the check to see if they noticed it being a thing, being perception, and then if they like specifically were like, I think this person is disguised, I want to figure out if it's not them, then I would say do the investigation. Oh, is it an investigation check in the rules? It's an investigation check versus DC. I think you could make a constitution check to keep from making noise due to being stabbed. It would be a perception check to notice the disguise is a disguise. I think it says so in this book. That's for like if PCs are suspicious and ask. So yeah, I mean I go with what makes sense to you.
No.
Rides the shoe off?
Red's the shoe puff.
Yes.
Hello, Pepper. Hello.
Did you want to come over and say hi? Say, no, not really. Alright, come up here. Also an important question, how long do you want to stream for, my love?
What time is it? Do I want to know?
It is 9:30. I
I
feel like
got
a lot
more
of
in
the
me.
time lately is kind of a weird, like, wait, it's that early? Oh god, but I feel so tired. Why? If PCs/NPCs are suspicious, it's a spell. I'm just... Yep.
Pepper.
Got caught, Pepper. Yeet. I'm just debating if on hit they sort of naturally notice. More chimney makes sense to me. Kappa. I need water. Chimney is our favorite ride.
I'm getting better at it though. Like I'm getting pretty good at getting back to where I was.
Yeah? Cyber, I would just give them another check. Yeah, probs. This may or may not come up, so we'll see. DM has a lot to say with that interaction. Go with your gut feeling. I don't know the 5e ruling, but in Pathfinder and 3e, you'd get another will save versus illusion. Yeah. 5e still has the weird case of it has so many things that are very like particular and like specific about stuff, but then like a lot of things that just aren't really.
No.
Pepper. Do you want to be up on my lap? I can put you up here, but like don't jump up onto the thing.
But Dad, I wanna. Discat is a troublemaker.
Troublemaker making trouble, checking troublemaker.
At least I haven't yeeted myself over this rock yet.
Gonna change text to speech's name to Santa.
Going up the chimney.
Rekka, this game seems to be slam yourself against this obstacle until you're comfortable with it, then slam yourself against the next one, and repeat.
Yeah.
Such an allegory for life.
You know, so the reason that we were introduced to this game in the first place was one of my colleagues / friends from work posted Markiplier's run for this as sort of a This is what finishing a PhD is like.
Oh, I
And she
forgot
wasn't
that's where it
wrong.
was. You did have a little pogo there from that. Yeah, that's right. I forgot that was the reason for the thing is showing him going through all the different steps of stuff, the anger, the frustration, the depression.
And then you make it, and the elation.
Our doubts are traitors and make us lose
That
the
was-
good we
that
often
was
might
terrible.
win by
Terrible
fearing
one.
to attempt. William Shakespeare, Measure for Measure.
And again, things like that of the like, and then you feel like you're doing really good on your PhD, and then, oh nope, sorry, back to the
Sorry.
beginning.
All that progress you made? LOL.
Cyber says, "You know, I have my qual exam next week, and this is so right. Months of work. The data does not support the hypothesis. Listen, Bennett, we wanted to be here. Oh my gosh, how many chairs / pieces of hardware did you throw? Did you plead with the defense?"
Hey man, I just passed the snake fight portion of my exam.
It's true, I mean, once you pass the snake fight, you're pretty much in.
Yep.
If I'm messing you up, you can mute me in the settings.
We go all the way back here to build up momentum. Also, are you guys aware of the whole snake fight portion of the thesis
The
defense?
thesis defense. I believe that it's McSweeney's article. I believe that if you just Google snake fight defense, you can find it.
Yeah, snake fight, not
Snake
bite.
snake fight. Like you fight it with a sword.
Yep, you gotta fight the snake.
It's you and a sword and a snake.
We having a
Go.
good time. Hey Roy, welcome in.
I'm
Right.
climbing a chimney for the 11th time.
Yep, Rekka's climbing, she making progress. How you doing tonight?
Not today!
Snake bite. It's half dark beer and half hard cider. Delicious beverage.
I'd try it.
I think I've decided that ciders don't really agree with me, which is kind of unfortunate.
I may have to unwind after this with cider.
Although I don't really like beer, and there was that one ad for like churro flavored beer.
Yeah, chocolate churro flavored beer.
Yeah, chocolate churro flavored beer, and I was like,
I'd try it.
it.
I'd try it.
That's enough different flavors that I do like that feel like they would help counteract a lot of the flavors I don't like in beer.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. I went against the railing. Doo, 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 doo.
Oh, snake fight. Blurg. Can't drink a snake fight. Heyo, Roy. Heyo. Put the sword in the snake. Take the snork. Put it in the blender. Consume. Easy. Ready to view the struggle bus. Man,
Yup.
I kind of miss struggle bus. It was fun Spider-Manning my way around. Also, I still got to pick up Subnautica 2 at some point and see what I can do with that one. But then I also have to figure out if I want to continue playing it on the PS4, which is what I had been doing, or if I want to switch over and play this one here on the computer now that I have a better computer for playing stuff. Nice. Do we have to do our ceremonial try? at
We have to do the
uh,
ceremonial try at the skip. Nope.
Nah, I needed much more momentum. It sounds interesting. There is no struggle bus. There is only Zool. Nah, Sipe. It won't cover
There
enough,
are
I
no
don't
regrets
think.
in life, just lessons.
Yeah,
Jennifer
I can
has.
believe that. Churro beer is likely a stout, right?
Probably. If I had to guess, it's gonna be a stout.
Which, to be fair, yeah, I think stouts were then my least favorite, so it probably would be, a lot.
You'd
better.
probably hate it.
My brain says, hey, there's like good sounding flavors in there. It could be good. But then my body is like, you know you hate bitter things, right? Ugh. Computer will be better for most streams until you get a capture card. And then video quality is going to be better on PC. Also true. So mostly at this point it would just be figuring out if I like controls better on PC versus
You could just
PS4.
get a USB controller.
Also true. And actually, I think it was Cyberwolf saying they did their Switch Pro controller, and that you can get that to work with it. Trust fall.
Almost.
6 cold feet in the ground. Leroy Carr. I've had some good stouts and some terrible stouts. Gotta run. Cutting into nap time. Hey, thank you for joining. It's been good. We'll chat with you on the morrow.
Thanks for coming by and watching me fall to my doom. We'll have to do this again sometime.
We got you an RTX 3070 for a reason. It's true. There are some pretty good cheap capture cards too. Switch Pro good. Switch Pro controller is nice, but some things are not mapped for PC. Can confirm that Subnautica controls much better on Compy. That's fair. So maybe I will grab Below Zero on the computer. I think it's another one of those that I keep meaning to like double check and see when it goes on sale or something.
Don't cry, baby. Baby, after
Anyway, night all. I hope you finish your speedrun tonight.
Not happening.
Night, CW. Hey, you never know. You could complete this section and then the next section could all be a breeze. And you won't be tempted by the snake. Or will you? Will you be tempted by the snake? Maybe you can't actually go down under it.
I don't think you can. I don't know if there's enough room there.
I thought I remembered seeing Markiplier do it at least once, but maybe not. Oh, Three Wolves. Did you look at the free games for this month? And have any interest in any of them at all on PS4? At Matt, there are some ways to get around this with Steam or in-game controller settings, but it can be tedious. Yeah, that's fair. I think I'm definitely at the I just want things to work stage. I just want to play and do the thing without having to put a bunch of extra work into it.
Yup.
Come on, Rekka, first time.
First time, every time. First time, every time. I'm thinking I'm going to do something daring.
Oh, I added Plants vs. Zombies? So did you actually look at that one? To see? Yeah. It's a weird, Battle Royale? Or something? It's some weird battle game of Plants vs. Zombies, and I was kind of like, oh, there it is. This is not what I was looking for. I was really hoping at first that it was just a normal Plants vs. Zombies, and then I was going to download it for Little Phoenix to play, so that she could get some other kind of tower defense stuff. But then when I saw it was a weird battle game, I was like, no, I'm out. I have enough of those already, and Plants vs. Zombies does not intrigue
Seemed like
me
an
enough.
IP worth doing that on.
Yeah.
Seriously, how do I do that? But there.
The game of the month? The first mission is a pain solo. It looked like that orc game you were playing. It's like Borderlands using Plants
Pain
vs.
is an
Zombies
element
as a
of play.
premise.
It cannot recollect when it
Because
began.
yeah, from what I could
or if
tell,
there
it looked
were a
like it
day
was
when
less
was not.
tower
It has
defendy
no
and
future
more
but
just
itself. Its infinite realms
battle-
contain its
I don't know if
past.
battle arena is the
enlightened
right
to
word, but
perceive
yeah,
new
something of
periods
fighting it out and each
Emily.
person has their own unique things and stuff.
Well, I hit the boxes this time.
And it's trying to get you to spend money because EA. Oh, with your swing right here?
Yeah, with my ceremonial skip attempt.
Oft expectation fails, and most oft where most it promises.
I
and
still
often
find it funny
hits
that it
where
considers
hope
that
is
a fall.
coldest and
So it keeps
despair
trying
most
to, like,
sits.
say
Guilt me?
something to you.
All's well that ends well.
Oh, right. The other one I had looked at was the, yet again, other, like,
Even as
kinda
the stone
battle
of the fruit must break, let
royale-ish
its heart
one
may stand
that-
in the sun.
that
So
looked
must
like it
you
had
know
more,
pain.
like, oriental
And
flair
could
to
you
it.
keep your heart in
'Cause I think we
wonder
watched some
at the
people
daily
playing
miracles
it
of
at
your
one
life,
point, and it kind of
your
looked
pain
cool.
would not seem
But I was
less
again
wondrous
with the, like, I don't know
or
if I need another random,
Khalil
like,
Gibran.
battle game that's all PvP. Whoop. It's fine. You got this. Careful and crafted. And calculated. Boo, EA. I stopped playing PvZ because that. Oh, Plants vs. Zombies 2. Yeah. I remember that on my phone and just how much random stuff it had locked behind various things of like, hey, do you want to play this other set of levels? Then, like, come buy this. And then do you also want this? Like, buy these things to do it. And it's like, please stop. It has tower defense aspects. You do not have to set up defenses, but your character does much more damage. Can't even wall. Just run around and pew pew as quickly as you can while trying not to die. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it looked weird and it didn't quite hook me enough with how many other games I have to play, so it was just like, whatevs. There you go.
Trustful.
So, what is your strategy going to be for this? What's your tactic?
Flail wildly.
A bold choice, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him. Again, on the movies I need to rewatch. You can save it. Ah, so close. That chair making my butt fall. I think it's time for me to eat weird chips. I had to go to a Walgreens to pick up some stuff, and they always have odd flavors of things. So I found Doritos Tangy Ranch instead of Cool Ranch. So, grabbed that and I'm trying it out. It is lightly spicy. I don't really know what the flavor fully feels like.
It's got tomato and cheese in it, so it's almost like a mix between nacho cheese and ranch, in a way.
Still waiting on good multiplayer games to play with everybody. Blight, you know wanna pew robots with us? I think this is a new chimney strat.
Could be.
It's true, Blight, you could come play some MechWarrior Online with us. Go pew pew at robots. And we could actually have like a full lance. Have it downloaded. Heckin' don't have many evenings free, because I am very smart. It's alright. I feel you. Still just trying to get in more work right now.
This is fine.
Man,
It's
we
fine.
need the, is it the Price is Right one? Boom, 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 boom.
Alright. One more attempt.
How many to a team for MechWarrior? 4. So you can have an entire team of 12, but you can only have 4 in a given lance, which is kind of like the smaller group. Can you actually run more than 4 in a group, though? Okay, can only queue 4 players together. But yeah, I mean, potentially, if you had lots of people all trying to queue at the same time, like, you'd have at least a slightly better chance of ending up on the same team. Or, hilariously, on opposite teams, which would be even funnier. And there's a rather large learning curve. A Cypher prop can give a better idea of learning curve. Womp womp.
Come on, Bennett. Where's my music? I need to be inspired.
Inspire me, Bennett. Stop being lazy. Yeah, I don't know. I think the big curve is the learning all the different, like, weapons and things and kind of what works best, and then a lot of the tactics of, like, what you actually need to be doing with stuff. Where it's like, even if you have some of the, you know, coolest weapons, it doesn't matter if you just walk up and, like, die because you face tanked everything.
Yep. I was wedged.
I remember MechWarrior back in the 90s. Lots of controls and customization. Still want Armored Core. Need more rockets. Light. I think Armored Core is dead. What company did Armored Core? Like, who made that? And are they even still around at this point? FromSoft sacrificed it to Dark Souls. Anyone smell burnt toast? Can't read anymore. You got this, hon. I still need to try and change up my Raven to a different build and see how that feels. I am very much enjoying the rotary autocannons on the Marauder. It's really fun just like running at people and just like you do so much damage and it just has a good feel to it. Whereas a lot of the like poke ones where you're kind of like you're like, well, I know I did damage, but like it doesn't feel great as you're like sitting there doing little pokes and you're just kind of hoping you eventually get the right hit for killing them. Whereas with the rotaries, you're just like, I'm just gonna keep shooting you until you die. And then they die. And you're like, yeah, that worked. Whew. Santa Rekka is coming to town. She's making the list, and she's checking it twice.
Gonna find out who's gonna get the yeet.
Rax go burr.
It's me. I get the yeet.
And again, Rax are also the one that people call Daka, right?
Yeah.
This is
the
the
idea
hour
of,
of
like,
lead.
Daka, Daka, Daka,
Remembered
Daka,
if
Daka,
outlived.
being kind of the
As
sound that they
freezing
make.
persons recollect the snow. First chill, then
Do
stew.
you like projectiles, energy weapons, or
Deadly.
missiles? I've kind of been moving around doing a little bit of all of them. Just on different stuff. I need to get a better laser build, I feel like. Because so far the other two have felt slightly better. I've also mostly done, well, okay, I've done some of the like closer range missile or medium missile, and then some of the long range missile. But I have the long range missile on like a little teeny tiny mech that doesn't have room for like a lot of them. So like I'm not hitting with a lot of missiles, but like I'm also tiny and just kind of like sneak around and do stuff. So it's kind of like fire support more than anything. Daka is very strong. Daka is more ultra autocannon. Oh, okay. Alright, can she do it?
No.
It's funny because the other time, like, you got up there and we're doing pretty good. And then
It
you
was
haven't
fine,
gotten
and
that
then
far.
yeah, exactly.
Can she make progress for the night?
I feel your pain. The pain in knowing this has happened to you. The pain in knowing what more tears we've gained. But through all this, I feel your pain. Octavia Hawkins Richardson.
I feel like I should also try a,
I'm crushing your dreams and dashing your hopes. You're climbing a mountain with a hammer and no ropes.
Very true. I should also try another one of the ultra autocannon ones where it's got like 4 of them or something, so I can just kind of walk around and do the boom, 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 boom. Well, I guess you don't really need ultras at that point if you're doing the alternated booms. LRM, good against heavy, slower units. Unfortunately, very heavy weapon system. We believed. LRM is kind of either super strong or awful. Yeah, I can get that. Because yeah, some games it seems like a bunch of lights just like swarm the back line and just like tear them up. And if it's stuff that are just, yeah, a bunch of LRMs and have like nothing really good for close range, they just get wrecked and then their damage is horrible. Alright. So I'm thinking this is your chimney 2.0. And that you need to get some amount of trying to bounce yourself off from that and then up. Yeah, there we go. So you're mostly just gonna have to get it above you and then try and get that to push rather than, yeah, trying to like latch on to something. Alright. Can she get the security camera? Get your bets in, folks, now. Get your bets in. Is she gonna make it to that security camera, or is she going to fall to her doom?
I'm gonna fall, you guys. I'm totally gonna fall.
Oh.
Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you. Like a baby bird being fed chewed up food. That's culture too.
Alright, take the breather, reset. Maybe hydrate for a minute.
I'm gonna sit myself back down on this chair.
They have to hit the same section to be effective, if I recall correctly. They can be dodged if you see them coming. The game does do warning, incoming missile at launch. And you're right, Blade. They do spread pretty hard, so yes, lots of damage, but it's diffused. Doom! Success! Now you just gotta get another little yeet up there,
Yep.
and then just find a ledge to just hold on to and don't keep trying to move. So you can just one at a time, just keep jumping them up. Falling with style. Flailing with guile. Cop, dudette.
Everything's a dude.
I am dude. You are dude. We are dude. Night all. I have to turn in. You got this, Rekka. Thank you, Matt.
I don't got this.
Sleep well, Matt. Unless we're watching me, Matt. Good night, by the way. Night, Matt.
Happy birthday again.
I hope it was a good birthday overall. Despite the pain you inflicted upon yourself because of the gift I gave you. Best, worst gift. So yeah, I think you have to be careful on windmilling right there.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was good. Night wolves, night blight. There we go. Just got to the toilet.
And then what do I do from here?
I'll go up to the left.
But on the off chance that you're playing this, what
Yeah.
I'm saying is, trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable. What's the feeling like? Are you stressed? I guess you don't hate it.
Nope,
Got this
nope,
far.
nope, nope,
Feeling
nope.
frustrated. It's
How do I
underrated.
get back up?
I don't know if you can. I guess see if you can get up onto.
The mountain seems no more a soulless thing,
Okay.
but rather as a
Not
shape
the
of
worst,
ancient
but
fear.
still unfortunate.
In darkness and the winds of
I was
chaos
gonna mention,
fall
I thought there was a
amid
drop
the
right there,
lordless
but-
heavens thunder.
Yeah, I wasn't
a
sure.
presence crouched, enormous and austere, before whose feet the mighty waters mourn. George Sterling.
You almost got to the orange.
Yeah, I was gonna get to the orange and then stop. The orange is a good stopping point.
The pot is on the can. Repeat, the pot is on the can. You. Get to the grappa. Oh man, I was looking at news earlier, and apparently Arnold lost a sponsorship, I guess, because he called out anti-maskers effectively as being stupid, and that they should really just get the vaccine. And the company that he was doing stuff with was like, whoa, telling people that is kind of un-American and like insulting their intelligence is not very nice, and we don't really want to support that, so we will not be partnering with him anymore. It's just like, wow,
Get to the grappa.
good job, guys. She's almost to the oranges.
Yep. Yep. This light change is kind of freaking me out, though.
There you go. Oh, oh.
No. No.
There. Spices. Very helpful.
Spices. Yeah. Super helpful.
Lol. What a BS company stands. Toilet might be bait.
An orange.
So what you're telling
This
me
sweet,
is that they
juicy
don't need
fruit
my business.
locked
Good to
inside
know.
a bit of
Yeah,
it.
pretty much. I'm hoping
That's
this
not
loses
how
them
I
a
feel
bunch of
about a
business.
challenge. I only want the bitterness. It's coffee. It's grapefruit. It's licorice.
Goodbye. Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Good job, hun. You got to the orange. Are you gonna try it? You're gonna stay safely there for the night. Wait for it.
Yeah, you have to
Pogo.
pogo.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fam. Yep. All right. I think this is where we call it.
Maybe get onto the boxes.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get back up to the crapper. We'll call the crapper it.
That sledge is really bringing your mountain together, dude.
Hey. I can now say I've made it to the orange.
Maybe we'll just stop at the grill. That would be a smart idea.
Yep.
Incoming fall in 5, 4.
Yep. Yep, that's it. Do you want to try?
I'm good for right now.
All right.
I'm down to go watch some more Cowboy Bebop or something.
I think, actually.
Thank you guys
More
for coming
later?
and joining. Yeah, we can do another stream of this at some point.
Come into frame.
There we go. That's right. This one's shorter.
So yeah. All right. I think we're gonna call it.
I have not played any MechWarrior today, so I mean I would be up for a few games right quick if you wanted.
You could try moving over and switching to streaming with that and seeing how that goes.
Could.
Because I think I need a cider and some house.
Well, if that's the case, then I probably won't stream and just.
I'll just do it in my headphones.
Either way,
Okay.
it's nice to
Up
just
to
be
you.
able to chill and not worry too much about it for the moment. So.
So yeah, don't know when I'll pick that up again, but at least I
Mhm.
can say I made it to the orange. I'm gonna finish.
Solid work. You can do it. I believe in you.
All right. I'm out. You want me to end the stream?
let's see. I'm deciding if we should try and raid, but it probably doesn't actually matter at this point because I think mostly the only people left over are also going to be going to bed here shortly, or joining me for MechWarrior.
Yes, true. So,
All right, yeah. Let's do a little MechWarrior and all that.
yes, I have to know. I have to know what lies at the end.
I do really want to see, like, after, because we've played it the correct way, and followed along with Markiplier's thing of not
We-
looking
we
to
don't
cities at
know.
the end. I know other people have posted it up, even though they're not supposed to. We have not spoiled ourselves, so. Yep. All right.
Do a little dancey dance. Finger dance.
He's silly.
All right. Good night, love.
Love y'all, fam. See you soon.
Night.